nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one, zero.
My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. You guys probably familiar. If you haven't downloaded, I mean, you don't have to download the patch, right? You just turn on Steam and you get the game, unless you are the sort of person that plays Football Manager in offline mode because you're afraid of how the patch might affect your game. I know there's some people out there like that. They don't make any changes to the game. Yeah, so yes, there's a patch, and today we're going to be messing around with the match engine. But before we do that, guys, the patch changes. Okay, like, this is very important, no? Including but not limited to. Means these are some of the match engine changes. There's probably a lot more under the hood. These are the ones they listed that people need to know about. There are a lot more other match engine changes. So let's run through some of them, right? I mean, these are the technical ones. I think it's in terms of crashes. Some people are having crashes, date crashes. Sometimes some of the games, my advice is checking, going into the game, checking to see whether your NVIDIA drivers are also up to date, right? So I would really recommend that. So then let's talk about the match engine changes. I've done a video. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. Remember what I was talking about in terms of defensive line? In my streams, right, I'm always saying, hey, you know what? There's a change in the defensive line. The way the defensive lines are behaving right now in FM23, it's really different. And then if you saw some of my games, I would show you images where the defensive line is so high up the pitch, it's literally sitting on the halfway line. So this is just using one tactic, and I've explained it on the video that's just been released. But for most of you who've been following my shows, live streams, you would have known I've been talking about this quite a lot during my live streams. But let's get back to this first. Fix defenders incorrectly stepping up at times and defending a back three with no fullbacks, wingbacks. This is how I like to call this the Dr. Benji fix. Okay, why? Because Benji was playing 3-4-3 with defensive wingers. Now, when you play with defensive wingers on certain mentalities, those with defensive wingers might not get back in time, especially if you're playing like a positive mentality or attacking mentality. So as I decided, well, we'll tweak it further just in case you're playing defensive wingers. You should see your ball playing defenders, not just coming out to close down the ball. However, I would still advise people who want to play those kind of systems to be aware of the fact that your pressing intensity and your defensive line work hand in hand together. So if you are doing max pressing or using roles that do max pressing like the defensive winger does, then you got to be very careful of your defensive line, right? Because if your defensive line is really deep, there's a disconnect between your defensive line and your midfield. Then your players just move the ball. So you have to find that link up between the two. Adjusted directness in some teams. Well, this means that this is basically an AI manager change, right? So in terms of the passing directness for some teams. Reduced number of unrealistic lofted passes. This was becoming, I think to some extent, this is due to the fact I've tested this. I mean, I have tested the patch out, right? So I've been playing the patch for quite a while. And you're still going to see some unrealistic lofted passes if, I will show it to you later, right? So if your defensive line is too deep, your attack duties, fullbacks got nobody to pass the ball to, they'll loft the ball. That's not an unrealistic pass. That's a realistic lofted pass. So reduce players losing the ball too cheaply when playing back to goal. This is delay, right? So this one was, some of you, I think we saw some highlights in happened to me as well. Defender turns his back, right? And then his back is to goal. And then he just, I don't know, it took too long. First touch maybe, I don't know. But he gave away the ball too cheaply. Reduce the frequency of defending, giving the ball away in and around the box. These are two things. These are two different things, huh? One could be referring to your strikers, right? Sometimes your strikers, they get into the final third and then the ball is taken off them. I've seen bugs like that. And this is related to your defenders. Okay. Still, it can still happen. Doesn't mean that it's not happening anymore. It still happens because defenders do give away the ball. Tweaks the defender anticipation when running towards the ball to attempt an interception. Okay, this is basically just changing the way. This is Well, how do I put this right? Okay, in the game, right? Okay, the distance the ball is from the player, the further away the ball is, calculations happen, right? So do I do this? Do I do that? How do I behave? Now, when a player is running towards the ball, right, to attempt an interception, this is meant to improve his reaction time. Maybe he's going to get the ball earlier, right? He's going to react a bit earlier depending on his anticipation attribute, which is a good change, yeah. Tweaks to defender decision making for aerial balls. This is important, right? This is I see quite a few where the defenders just stand. They don't do anything. They don't step up, right? When there's an aerial ball, this is a good fix. Tweaks to defender reaction times in situations where they switched off and made a mistake. Okay, this one everybody has seen. Okay, if you haven't seen it, I don't know. You've probably not been playing FM23. Improve central defender decision making when covering off. Okay, basically what this means is your central defenders, okay, how wide they stand from each other, right? So this is basically affecting the width. Okay, so if you guys are playing halfbacks and asking to stay wider, I would really, really strongly advise you to remove stay wider right now. Okay, this is affecting how wide they stand from each other. Okay, so this is very important because it's gonna influence the way they cover for each other. Improve corner defending, particularly defending the near post. Yeah, this is one, and I think they've got one more inside I know of, and it isn't inside here. Is your wide free kicks, right? So they improved that as well. The defending from wide free kicks. It's not listed here, but I know about it. Yeah. Positioning and movement. Fix double DM and AMC formations to make them wider. Okay, that's natural because this is when their team is in possession or is in high pressing. So essentially, the issue that we had was okay, when you do this right now, again, watch out for your maximum pressing intensity. Space is going to open up. Fix it. Central defenders and back four to be wider when playing. There we go. Sorry, they did this. They added here. So when you're building from deep, sometimes those two central defenders are not very wide. This is the reason why I'm telling everybody right now, if you have put stay wider on your defenders, please take it off. Further improve player decision making between dropping into space. This is just ball movement, right, and player movement. And basically, this is all about off the ball movement. Defenders off the ball positioning when the team is trying to play out of defense. Okay, this literally refers to making the players, the defenders, available for the pass. Okay, all right. So when the goalkeeper receives a pass, somebody's gonna come down and help to bring the ball out of defense. Tweaks the Mazzala drifting too wide. Okay, this is a bit of a disappointment for me. I was really enjoying the Mazzala. The Mazzala was going into the really wide spaces. I mean, literally, he was down on the flanks. I think they saw one too many of those videos, man. And they changed it now. So I had switcheroos, Mazzala, inverted winger would switch play. The Mazzala becomes the widest, the inverted winger. It was fantastic movement, but it caused problems to some people in terms of the way they were defending. I'll get to that very soon. Yeah, it's got to do with your sometimes you lose the ball, you do a trap inside, right? And then it doesn't work because the player isn't there. That's the reason why, one of the reasons why. Fixed pressing position of wingers when forced. There we go. They fixed this. Yeah, because of this, they can do this. Yeah, these are two linked together. Because I've told when we were doing the beta, I kept telling you guys, do not touch trap inside, trap outside, right? Now I can tell you why. It's because it was bugged. Okay. First, it was bugged. Secondly, doesn't mean that it's going to work perfectly well right now. I mean, if I go into the engine, I'll show you later. Okay, if you have the wrong roles in the center, trap inside still doesn't work. Okay, why? Because you don't have a player there to win the ball, right? So it's kind of obvious. Fixed tactical positioning of wingers when pressing. Okay, this is just your prevention of goalkeeper distribution. Yeah, okay. And then tight marking, right? Okay, so whenever your opposition has a goal kick, you want players to be closer to their marks, essentially, so that it makes it harder for him to play a short pass out, right? So this is the fix for it. Fix central midfielders why players not pressing enough when using the highest. Okay, this is okay. There was a disconnect between when you play high pressing intensity, right? Okay, there was a disconnect between the guys pressing in front and the guys pressing in midfield and behind. So when the guys went to press in front, the ones in midfield and defense were not covering the lanes properly. So if you weren't really observing this very carefully, you could end up seeing, oh my god, my high pressing game just fell apart. Okay, I'll show you the high pressing game is still viable. I've done a video. You should also watch Lama's video on pressing as well. It's a very good video. I mean, simply put, it's exactly what I've been telling you guys for months. If you play on maximum pressing intensity with a high defensive line, you better have good players, man. Otherwise, say a prayer. Fix defensive midfielder pressing incorrectly on both sides of the pitch. Okay. Now, what does this mean? This means you've got DMD, goes to the left, presses, goes to the right and presses. That's it. So it's going to anchor them a bit more. Problem for this is some of you playing the one single pivot is good for the single pivot systems, because now the single pivot doesn't leave the space, because he was leaving the space earlier so that, you know, you lose the ball, he's not there to help you defend. Okay, behave. Okay, this is again all the traps, right? So they fix all the traps. I did say for a long time, he skipped the inverted wingback change. It's nothing like the inverted wingback change. Yeah, okay. There's hardly anything for the inverted wingback. You can play the inverted wingback. I'm still playing the inverted wingback. They adjusted inverted wingback positioning to better support with attacking play. This is just not. It's basically okay. It makes it more likely for the inverted wingback to do the overlap. That's what it's telling you. Okay. So problem in FM22 was our inverted wingbacks were too static. Quite a few people complained. Too damn static, right? We want him to do what he used to do, which is go around the flanks, do the overlapping run, that kind of thing. So you still need very good decision making, and the price of the cost of the inverted wingback will go up slightly if you're using them in in teams that are not don't have the players for it. Okay. Meaning, if your inverted wingback has got poor acceleration, anticipation, decision, and concentration, you are basically shooting yourself in the foot when you use him. Okay, so yeah. All right, fixed pressing position. Okay, we've done this. General fixed enemies. Okay, this is done. This is done. General tweaks to the behavior of attackers. Yep, this is done. Goalkeeping. Yeah, we all know, right? Goalkeeper's intelligence was just bottom of the hill. Okay, now it's better. Okay, because they go for the K post all the time with the near post, right? Sometimes they don't need to do it. And yeah, so they cover the near post better. So this is an improvement. Okay, what about this? Miscellaneous. Okay, this is just some of the changes, man. It's not all the changes. There are a lot more, no? They just cherry pick the best ones for you guys. For us, rather. Fixed players not marking correctly on white free kicks. That's the one. There we go. I was talking about white free kicks, right? They fixed it. So white free kicks, basically when there are a lot of zonal marking players in the box, there's always one player unmarked, right? Remember? One player is always unmarked at the edge of the area. He's scoring goals. They fix that. Fixed rare issues where the defender leaves ball for the keeper with his bar. This is very simple. Everybody should have seen this. At least happened to them once. Where the defender says, hey, goalkeeper, this is your ball. Goalkeeper says, hey, defender, this is your ball. Then what happens? Ball goes to the back of that. Fixed rare issue where player receives an extreme. We reported this already. You saw it in my game once or twice, where all of a sudden the guy just went, he became the Flash, teleported to the other side of the pitch. Okay, all right. Fixed rare issues where an offside goal was being correctly given. I honestly may not have seen this, but I think it's a good fix. Fix a rare issue where players are inclined to shoot. This is a good change. So some of you can remove shoot less often. Fixed player attempts header towards goal from far wide when the ball is too high to volley. Okay, this is there were some unrealistic clearances, like defenders do a clearance from the back, and then what we would see is the striker trying to hit the ball in. Okay, so this one is very rare. I don't see very often. Fixed attackers moving deep in search of the ball. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, this was a problem. Sometimes you have these double AFs, right? Sometimes they go too deep. They've been going too deep, and then this fixed that issue. Fixed skill card showing a 0. Okay, that we know. Tweaks to make WoW less predictable. Really? I didn't know that was a problem. Maybe because I ignore WoW all the time. Remove dribble more and force instruction. Okay, this is a change a lot of people have been calling for. Right, they want an attack duty, they want a higher positioning, but they want him to dribble more. This is good change. So wingbacks on attack don't have to dribble more all the time. Right, they may be positioned high up the pitch, making them a very good option for receiving the ball. Increase the use of Segundo Volante role by AOS. Yeah, this is a very good change, because the AI managers were not using the Segundo Volante, they were using the DM and the roaming playmaker. And I think the devs saw how good the Volantes are, and they gave a few roles to the AI managers. Okay, what about gameplay? Improve CA progression rates for players in active leagues. Okay, good. So that means right now, if you have a save and they are... Okay, you can scout players from inactive leagues, view-only leagues. The only issue is the match reports, right? And sometimes the data may not be accurate, but the players do exist. So what this means is those players there, they still develop at a good clip. I won't say fantastic because it was Wonder Kids were growing like cabbages in FM22. All right, let's just face it. Okay, they were. If they weren't in your save, I don't know what's wrong with your save, but it was. They were insanely good in a lot of people's saves. So right now they've kind of neutered it, so you should be able to see CA progression of about 1% year on year, most 2%. Then maybe some extraordinary players will get 3%, but they all average to around 1%. So yeah, 1%. So don't go excited. Oh no, this is great. Yeah, 1% is still quite low, man, baby. It's like 40 attribute points for a squad of 20. That's what you're gonna see. Okay. All right. So improve attribute distribution. I haven't seen this. We'll have to see this. Apparently, Dave and says this is positive. Okay. So okay, good. Oops, sorry. Go back up here. I trust Dave and Sid. No, he does all the data simulations. He's the only person out there in the world that when he does the simulation on data, I pay attention because I know his methodology is quite accurate. Improve AI club individual training logic. This is good. Okay. All right. Don't ask me why, but it sounds good. Tweaks to new gen rep. Okay. This is very good. Okay. Hopefully this helps with their ability to be called up into the first team. Fix an issue where players' individual position role rating being correctly moved. Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay. Based on the rest of this is basically just basic changes. Okay, the rest I won't read. Okay. All right. So let's go and try this out. Okay, so we got Borussia Dortmund here. Okay. This is post patch. FYI, you were wondering how many games I've been playing on post patch. 6-2, 5-1, 3-0. Okay. Tactic. What's this tactic? Guys, this is from FM22. Insane. This is my FM22 Palermo super system, right? So question is it possible for us to generate high possession on attacking mentality? Of course you can. Look at that 65% possession. Why? Because it's going to be a combination of team instructions, right? Okay, high press. So let's try something out. Let's see what happens, okay? So we're now going to try several tactics. What's this? Portuguesa. Okay, what's this? 2 tactics. I'm going to load something else here. Load. Where's my these are all inside the Dropbox folder, right? So we're gonna try Tidal. I try a 4-2-3-1, or maybe try a 5-2-3. Okay, we try a 5-2-3. This is a crazy 5-2-3, man. Okay, we're gonna try this as well. We're gonna try a few. Okay, all right. First we try this. Let's see how this pans out. Okay, and we're gonna have can't talk much because working on. So I'm just gonna go work and give this a watch. Oh, cool, man. Thanks for popping to say hi. Hello, everybody. In case I didn't say hi to all of you earlier. Okay, so we're going to see Porto. We're playing a very aggressive. Okay, these defensive line changes that I alluded to earlier, remember that the AI at home is now, its defensive line is also going to be slightly higher. Okay, so if your team isn't good, don't try to be a hero. Like I'm so glad that by Palermo already avoided relegation. I think we would have avoided relegation in the first place as well. But yeah, it could have been tricky, man, doing it on a new patch. But I think this new patch is pretty straightforward. Okay, so we go in there. First up. Okay, let's go and look at the tactic, right? So this is from FM22. I'm using it in FM23. You'll find it in the Dropbox folder in case you guys are wondering, right? Whether you're gonna use it. Okay, there's no stay wider. There's no stay wider. There's no, I only got dribble more, right? So that's the thing I do in Football Manager nowadays. Okay, is that a good thing to do or a bad thing to do? It's entirely up to you, man. So it's a risky thing, that's for sure. But I'm the sort that plays things very high up the pitch. Okay, so we gotta see. Okay, we're in the opponent's third. They are playing a 4-4-2. Yep, not looking too bad. Okay, so the positioning, I mean, in terms of getting support out of the pitch, looks pretty solid. Okay. We're playing attacking mentality. All right, look at the line. I will show you the defensive line after this, right? These guys are stepping up more. So look at how we compress the space. Every time we get up, yeah, they're stepping up. Okay, the ball, there we go. There's a mini step up. Now we're going to try and play the outside trap. See what happens? See how easy it is for you to get ripped apart because of how high we are standing right now. Okay, we are at home. Our line is crazy high. We can actually do something different, right? Okay, we'll let it play for a while longer. Okay. Okay, so we have step up more. Okay, Royce. The passing is still, they still do this kind of fantastic passes, which is a hallmark. I mean, I like the fact that we can still do switches of play. Okay, look, the two of them. I don't get, this is just one change. I don't like that change, man. You don't need both, but okay, apparently they really want to get in there and try and, oh my God, what a goal. What a goal from Adeyemi. Did you check that out? Look at that defensive line. This team's defensive line was shockingly bad. That's the AI, okay? So let's switch to sideline view. Okay, ball goes up, right? So they are high. Because now away from home, right? Their defensive, okay, whatever defensive line you think was very high last time is now higher. Okay, even the AI. So if they're playing like a standard defensive line, it's going to be slightly higher. If they play step up more, they're in trouble. Okay. So what they do, bump, yeah. It's still, they were too high. Their default starting line was too high. Yeah. So over the top. So this, what they did was their defensive line is set to probably high. And they're playing on a low mentality. I don't know whether they're playing with a mid block. Okay, so there's little jig he's doing it with the ball, which is a bit disturbing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Another jig. Okay, there we go. Our inverter wing back. We don't have an overlap right now, right? So what we'll do is we'll just add one, just for the fun of it. Ding, ding. Let's go. Yeah, defense. Let's do the whole full Monty, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do everything. Let's go super wide. Okay, dribble less. We are just asking for trouble now. Okay. Okay, Jude Bellingham, nice movement. This is not too how would I say, too risky, right? Okay. Okay, so let's try some more. Okay, now look at this. Now we kick the ball up. We are our pressing intensity is, what is our pressing intensity? It's not maxed out. Okay. Yeah, so the defending was okay. I mean, not too bad. Okay, let's go. I think we should just start watching it on comprehensive, see a few more highlights. I want to see this. I want to see this ball inverter wing back. Okay, he receives the ball. Now he goes down. There we go. There he switched the movement of the inverter wing back is different, right? So he behaved like a wing back because the center was occupied. Now he comes inside here to defend, which is a bit not the right thing to do, but it's okay. Alright, I mean, I've seen some of these changes, so it's okay. I mean, I think that most of the changes are positive. So my advice to people who are playing this game right now, if you go into this game and you want to play and you're struggling, don't play on very high defensive line, right? So I will change this defensive line very soon, okay? And I want to change the defensive line to still high, much high, what we're doing right now, which is very high, but I want to play with a mid block. That's good dribbling, man. Who says there's no dribbling? Who the say there's no dribbling? Somebody on the forest where there's no dribbling. What the hell is this supposed to be? What's this? What's this? What's this? I rest my case. To the people who are complaining there's no dribbling, go play the game or learn how to play the game. The AI is doing it. We have to just figure out how we're going to do it. That's all. If the AI can do it, so can you. Okay? Just because you can't doesn't mean it cannot be done. It just means you're too dumb to find out. I am too dumb to find out. So I have to try it myself. Okay, look at this, right? We're stepping up more. Look at that. Oh no, this is crazy, man. This is very high on this line. Let's look at the amount of space they're trying to close down. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try and do something now. Okay. Wow. They immediately wanted to break they immediately wanted to break. Ah, it's good defending. Good defending. The guy came in to close that part off, right? The right back came in and then he went to close that, play down. Corner taken. It's excellent. Okay, so what we do now? Now we're gonna change, okay? So enough of this. Okay, now we're gonna try something very different. Mid block and much higher defensive line. Oh, shish kebabs. No, let's finish the first half first. Then we got two with and without ball screens that we can, then it's easier for us to compare the two, right? Otherwise, we're gonna like, what are we doing here? What are we doing there now? Look at them bizarre. Okay. Fire the back system, so AI is going to be strong because they improve the way the defenders position themselves. Yep. So you're gonna break a fire the back system. You don't think that you gotta, whatever it is, the rules are still the same. You cannot let your wingbacks out. That's it. Otherwise, the fire the back is gonna kick your ass. Makes fire the back is viable. We got the next tactic we're gonna play. It's a bit weird, but there we go. Bizarre, right? That's a bad decision from the defender. So defender still makes terrible decisions in the game. All right, next, we're gonna see the mid block, and we're gonna play with a much higher line of engagement. Prevent it doesn't make sense, right? Okay. All right. Still the same thing. Overlap, right? We're gonna be a bit aggressive. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's see what happens. Now we're gonna see how the mid block operates. Because what's gonna happen is this higher defensive line, you gotta be even more squishy, when you defend. And then when you win the ball back, right, your players are starting position be deeper, right? Because you're playing with a mid block. So when you win the ball back, it's a lower starting position as well. So we'll see that with the with and the without ball screens. Because I noticed that as well. But that's it's new to this what you call this game? FM23. Yeah, we don't have to enjoy this game too much. Let's just go to external highlights. I think that for most of you, right, you're not gonna find this engine to be, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? As long as you don't do something insane and far your pressing instructions and your defensive line goes, you'll be fine. Now they're just hitting the ball to high heaven because we want to change the mentality. We want to see what the difference is, right? We want to see the width and without ball screens. Look at that! They screwed up. Defensively, they're still f***ing up the show, man. I like to see that those kind of mistakes at the back. Yeah, I still want that in the game. All right, so we go. Osakan is on a yellow. I think what we're gonna do is gonna take him off. This is always a liability. Okay, so we're gonna bring this guy off. I mean, if you're playing like this kind of 4-3-3 DM systems, your DM gets a yellow. Hey man, you get somebody on it instead. That's good defending. Look at that. This was also in FM22 before the patch. All right, guys, it's not new, no. This was there before. Okay, but guy brings the ball forward. Okay, not bad. Okay, we had one brilliant goal. Now see, oh, sweet. Okay, mid block, right? So we're waiting for them to come. Now we got space. Everyone's running in. Oh, look at that! He turned the players around. Oh, they are so sweet. So what a pass! Hot, but it's offside. But it's a hot move, okay? It's a hot move. Mid block is even better right now. I'll show you why later. Yeah, the mid block is sweet. Look at this. And I'll explain exactly why the mid block is so good after this. If you didn't understand from the video that I just released on the other channel, yes, I'm such an idiot, right? I've released a video on the other channel, and guess what? Yeah, I'm streaming because I want to answer your questions. Yeah. All right, let's go. You notice a slight change in dribbling animation, also more passes with their heels. Yeah, near post corners are still decent, man. It's still happening. I'm still scoring goals from near post. Okay, so it's not like it's the end of the world for the near post routine. Corners is a numbers game, right? That's all it is at the end of the day. You get the numbers right, you still score. There we go. This mid block, I tell you, mid block is so good. It's so good, no. And it shoots again, you stupid schmuck. All right, we take Jude Bellingham off. You don't want him to, we just put any random few players here. We've got, who's this? Guerrero? What do you got? Nico Schultz or Fadek Pasla? Everybody doesn't like Felix Pasla, apparently, on my stream. All you guys got something against Felix Pasla, right? I wanted to sign him for free. None of you wanted me to sign him for free. I suddenly felt like, oh my god, nobody likes Felix Pasla. Okay, we got him. Okay, we're gonna just bring on these players. No point. I mean, what am I doing? We can use the magic sponge, right? Since we're just doing match engine checks. Okay. So far, this is not too bad. We're gonna see. Come on. Let's go. Enough is enough. Okay. Zang. Okay, we're just waiting. Want to see the data. Look at this. We got a goal. Oh, they got a goal. Why? Because of it's Amrachan, no wonder. Oh, nice squaring. And the defender just stared at the player scoring the goal. Okay. How can you force opposition into the byline? Why? Yeah, you can. Yeah. Play them on the byline. Why? Send them, don't let them play the ball inside. Yeah. You can use that with Wise. Yeah. Show them onto the foot where they are playing. Right. So if they are playing on the left side of the pitch, show them to the left foot. Yep. Okay. Now let's look at the data. Okay. Come in here. First half and second half. Okay, guys. Analytical data. Where's the teams? There we go. Average positions. Let's go. This. Yeah, we got to do all, right? All starting 11 first. Okay. Borussia Dortmund. With ball. First half. Without ball. This is a huge change from FM23. Look at the gap, okay? And this is FM22 with ball. This is without ball, right? FM22, right? I didn't print the width and the without. So this is how far they would be on the same settings, no higher line. Now, man, this is crazy, man. Okay. All right, let's shift. Let's see what happens from the 45th minute. Okay, now the with ball is a bit funny, right? Because we got to put all inside. Oh man, this is gonna look a bit weird. Without ball. And with ball. Overall, right? With ball. No, not overall. With ball and without ball. These are with ball. These are without ball. With. Without. There's a big difference. I don't know if you guys, I noticed the big difference. For me, it's a big difference, man. For me, it's a huge difference. Means that right now, I got to be very careful with my pressing. Away from home, because it also pertains to the AI. Because the AI now has got a deep slide, it will be slightly further up. So it makes the AI a bit more competitive, in my honest opinion, compared to what was that? FM22. FM22 wasn't competitive. We go Brazil box. Let's use some other tactic, right? Okay. We got Fireflight. What's this? 343. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Back 3 system. I don't want to do a jack work in the space. Man, resign accidentally. Do you use a mixed corner routine? Not really. I used to. My corner is actually can be used as a mixed corner routine. Yeah. You can use mix if you want. Yeah. I mean, I would just set it up because if you look at your corner routines, right? Most corner routines can easily be played as a mixed corner routine. I would do that, right? If you have the right players, you put the right players in the right positions. Because for the corner routines, all you gotta do is make sure that you got one player at near post, one guy at far post, right? So, and then long shot specialist at the edge of the area, and yeah. So let's see this set pieces. Did I do this? No, I didn't. This is default. Nah, this is all default. I didn't even bother with the set piece routines here. Yeah. So essentially, if I were to load all the routines, right, and come in here, where's it collection? Was it IX collection or collection 1? Yeah. So like this, for example, right? This is like basically a far post routine. So you can set it up like this. This guy is at the edge of the area. Something like this can easily be set to mixed, right? Of course, this guy shouldn't be here. This guy shouldn't be here. Okay. Ideally, what you want is the lurk outside area. Why is he so far away? I mean, this is the first time I see the lurk outside area being here. Normally, it's here, right? You want to play like I want to put him here. Yeah, put him here. Okay, put him back here. Now it looks a bit normal, doesn't it? Okay. So these are 3 defenders, right? So this is one of those tactics that's pretty good when you do it like this. So you got one guy heading the ball this way. Somebody's challenging the ball here. You got your players at near post, far post already. So you can set this to mixed. This guy can be set to mixed. Oh wait, should not. I have no idea how we're going to do that. This is far post. Okay, now it's far post. Okay, so you can set this to mix. Like this. Just make sure that these are covered. Right? 1, 2, 3. These are your 3, right? Okay. Because you can do a flick to the back post. Then you got one guy attacking the far this corner here. Then you've got strong here. Then you've got another jumper hitter here. Edge of area is your long shot specialist. Maybe we put this, do it like this. Yeah, okay, done. This is a bit more. Yeah, this can be mixed. Yeah. So I will save this as mix for this team. Okay. Okay, mixed, and then we can go into this and just load. Mixed. I got one more here. I think I can just use this. Yeah. So this is just mix. So this is another mix. This is another version of mix I have. Where I have okay. Then we got boom, boom, boom. This guy is here. This guy comes here. Okay, another one. You can set this to mix as well. This guy's attacking the space. You can put a striker here. If these guys are long shot specialists, this guy can be a dribbler, right? This is a shot, right? So in this particular case, we put a left-footed player here. So he sends an outswinger. So now if he plays it short, you got outswinger. So this is the perfect mix, right? You got one shot here. And then you got far post, you got near post, you got edge of the 6 yard. This guy will take it, and these two are the edge of area. So this is another mixed. So this is how I set it up. Yeah. Do you mark the midfield? And does it depend on? No, I don't mark the midfield. Yeah, I just hard tackle the midfield. So you're doing opposite. I did an opposition instructions video below. Yeah, you can check that one out. Last year, it's this year as well. Near coast corner still OP. I mean. They're supposed to have fixed it, right? I still score quite a few goals from corners, yeah, near post and far post. So I wouldn't say anyway. I don't really play near post corners. Mine is all far post. I'm all far post, man. I haven't done near post for a long time. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna try a back three system. Okay, so we got our first tactic was what? All over, I mean, it was really high up the pitch. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a cautious mentality, mid-block, higher defensive line, step up more, squeezing into the space, and then we've got underlap. Oh, this is bold. This has got, yeah, we gotta see this inverted wingback is coming this way. Oh man, this is one of those like really crazy. I don't know what the hell came over me kind of tactics. Yeah, it's in the folder for you guys as well. Okay, so let's drop the speed. Let's see what else. We got libero and ball winning midfielders because we want to do the grand split. Right, so we got one libero and then we got two ball playing defenders. The guy plays it up to this guy, goes down, checks. He's offside. That would have been nice if he could just play the pass inside. Schultz, Bragg at a corner. Now we'll see how whether our corners work. So this is the mix from this side. Picks out the ball, we recycle, then we pick the ball up again. You're losing two-way away, and then I change the mentality from balance to cautious and 1-3-2. Yeah, you got to play with the right mentality, man. Yeah, I would say you got to recognize what mentality does in the game, right? A lot of people have this. I get this impression that most people don't like to change mentality. I'm the guy right now who says, why not? Because mentality is the easiest thing to change that doesn't change everything by a big margin, right? Like if you change your roles and duties, that's a big change. If you change your defensive line, that's a big change. If you change your line of engagement, that's a big change. But if you change your mentality, it's a small change. So why are you willing to make big changes when all you need to do is a small change first? Right? So that's what. So that's how I feel. Okay, so let's see. This is basically a back five system. We just wanted to see because let's see how it works. So there's a lot of ground to cover, which is acceptable. Post far post, not too bad. Oh wow, we got okay, that's near post, right? So let's see our corners again. Okay, attacking. Why do I have so many? Oh, I see. No wonder. Okay, we'll remove this since there's so many now. Okay, we'll put one guy here. This taking. Okay. All right, so we'll say this is mixed, right? Okay, I hope so. Take this guy, remove this as well because apparently too many inside here, confusing our players. Okay, so now we got two mixed routines. Yeah, just I would recommend making small changes. Right? Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Wingbacks are aggressive. Oh wow, that was nice. But this is on cautious mentality. On cautious mentality, these guys are having fun. Okay. All right, this is basically how I set up for like a deep counter attacking tactic, right? I mean, just for fun. There we go. Okay, defending reasonably well. I mean, that's it. Okay, what's the keeper doing? Oh, hey, keeper. Do I have him on sweeper keeper attack? Because apparently they don't believe in slowing the game down. Like, this is cautious, no? You can play a higher tempo. Okay, that could be one reason why. Higher defensive lines. So that's one of the reasons why the wingbacks are so high up the pitch. Okay, all right. Hitting the early cross. Okay, makes sense. What's the keeper doing? Take short kicks. Keeper on defend. Hey, shit, man. Sweeper keeper on support. Come on, let's go. Let's see what you do now. Because it's got libero in front of you, right? So we want to see what happens. Oh, this is supposed to be the triple whammy. Triple more stay wider. This is the only time I'll have stay wider, okay, on a defender when I'm playing a back three like this. This is the triple whammy. I created this. This is the three amigos. Let's drop the tempo. Okay, the three amigos tactic. So all the three at the back will try to bring the ball forward. And then when they get the ball, I think it will be fun to watch. You have flat back five with the two halfbacks inspired by Saudi. Oh, I've got that in the folder. Yeah. The flat back five, yeah, I've got that in the folder. Flat back five with two DMs, right? Yeah, done already. It's there. Just go take it out from the folder and use it. Yeah, done for you guys. I enjoy the tactic quite a lot. Okay. So we want to see how this thing defends. That's all. With back five. This is not an ambitious tactic. Huh? Okay. And you're playing on cautious mentality, getting up the pitch. Yeah, still okay. I mean, we would expect another team to get back into defensive positions, right? They are not. We're toying with this team. No? Okay, now what can we do? We got AF. AF, I don't want to use an AF. AF, get the ball. All they see is the goal. No? Bye, guys. That's what they do. Never like the AF. We're going to change this for Firefly. Okay. That explains quite a lot. Yeah, I want somebody to run the channels. Yes. I don't want somebody to play by himself. You got exams? Yeah, it's a new match engine, Kim. You got exams in a week, so I haven't been around for a while. Hey, good luck with the exams, man. Good luck. I'm sure you don't need it, but yeah, good luck anyway. I'm sure you have all your priorities right. Not like some people I know, me principally. The keeper doesn't want to handle the ball. Have you noticed that? Show on side time. Have you noticed that? That's twice I've seen now in the last two games we've seen the keeper not wanting to handle the ball. Maybe they're scared, man. The organizer is outside. So far nothing much happening, huh? Okay, but it's okay. Our tactic is a very, very different tactic. It's not like the other tactics we made. The first tactic was just ballistic. So now we're just using this. Back five, played on cautious. Yeah. We're gonna have another back five after this. Gonna make another back five now after this. You just ask me what you want to see, and I'll try and do it. Not like a magician or anything like that, but we'll try. Okay, nice. The defensive line is quite high. So, okay. Yep. Shoots again. They can't shoot on. They can't get a shot on target, man. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Hummels. Boy, going all the way. Goes back to the keeper. Now you're the that's unnecessary hoofing of the ball. Yeah, unnecessary. That means this guy shouldn't have hoofed the ball, no? Why would he want to hoof the ball up? Okay, move him inside. How's a very low defensive line? I don't know. You tell me. I don't play the low defensive line. I never play I never play very low defensive lines. I only do it if I'm like, I don't want my forward line, I don't want anybody to go and attack. Yeah. I don't see any good that can come out from a low defensive line, man. Yeah. Did you see Japan beat Spain? It was so good. No, I didn't get a chance. It was too late. I didn't get a chance to watch them live. I can only watch highlights. Oh no. Okay. Coming into the second stage of the game. So far I'm seeing quite a lot of unnecessary hoofing of the ball from some of these roles. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, goes back. Does he have the hoof? No, he doesn't. Okay, good play. That's acceptable. Yeah. Okay, let's try something. Okay, focus play, underlap. This could be holding them back. Alright, inverter wing back, go. Attack duty. Okay, all attack except for you. DLP on support. Rather roaming playmaker on support. Okay, let's try this. Cautious still. Early cross. You are gonna come here. You are gonna go down the flanks because he is coming inside here sometimes. Okay. Would a scramjet version be effective of an FM23? What 3 lot order 3? Yeah, probably scramjet was the only issue is back at scramjet day we had 4 striker slots, right? Now we only have 3 at max. So scramjet needs the 4 striker slot. Otherwise we have to play the player as like a inside forward attack with a stay wider. I don't think it's gonna work. The whole idea was the scramjet, the white player comes in and scores all the goals. Yeah. So we are just sitting in this shell right now, right? There we go. What's wrong with that picture? Defensive line too high. See, we can actually drop the defensive line some more. Okay, let's drop it. And we're stepping up more within the defensive line. Okay. You're a fan from Vietnam and I love your insight of the game. Thank you very much. Can I ask, in a 4-3-3 tiki-taka, should I use an AF, a DLF, or a CF, or a F9? My striker isn't the best mentally, so I don't think PF. Why not? I mean, you see, the thing is this, right? When you use a role, I wouldn't start worrying about whether my striker can play the role first. I'm going to ask myself the question, what do I want to see the role do, right? Sometimes you just try your striker in that role and see how it pans out. Like for me, personally speaking, I think if you want to do a tiki-taka with a lot of vertical movement, you need a role that does a lot of vertical movement, right? Or at least supports play. So my first choice would definitely be something like a simple role would be a PF on support. That's the simplest of all the roles because he's going to drop deep and he's going to just give the ball to somebody nearby, right? That's not a bad option. The other one that you can use, because the rest of the options become a bit more challenging, you see? That was bad defending, right? DLF on support. I don't like the DLF on support because then you need a player that can pass the ball, right? This is not so good, right? So look at this. They're all dropping to their defensive line and then fail to turn. Why? Let's take off this. I don't understand why that happened. They all went down the defensive line and failed to turn. We have to adjust this later. For me, my favorite striker is my favorite role striker is also the PF. I only use the PF now. If I can, I don't really like using the AF very much unless it's like a counter-attacking tactic and I really only have one striker or maybe one winger and a striker. That's all. Other than that, I'll go for PF as far as I can. This tactic, oh my goodness, we're getting torn asunder by them, man. This back three. Okay, so we're gonna take this out. Put this guy here. Put this guy here. Turn this guy into a anchor, or maybe a defense. I think this libero may have been one bridge too far for this tactic. CM, inverter wing back. Let's go inverter wing back support. Let's try inverter wing backs on support. See what happens. Right, Aslak can't get past. Aslak can't get past the player. Yeah, so that so far I think now we want to focus. I think back four systems doing quite well. Right, a lot of back four systems. You've seen the 4-3-3, it defends really well. Now let's try and mess around with all these back three systems. I got a lot of questions on the back three. I don't really play the back three very often. I don't really like the back three system. But we will now focus exclusively on back three systems. Okay, guys? So we want to. The problem with the back three systems I didn't like in FM22 and FM23 was they kind of hoof the ball a lot, right? I found that they do. So the 5-3-2 orthodox is very good. Still very, very good. One of the best systems out there. You play like a 5-3. It's better this way. I noticed the positioning is a lot better. When you play an offset, it doesn't play very well. It doesn't seem to play very well with the offset. I want to create like a low block. We'll create a low block 5-3-2, okay? First defeat, man. I still believe the new team instructions drop deeper and step up more, a bit buggy. I think unchecked is much better. I won't say they're buggy. I think that when you use step up more, because we use step, I just thought I showed you guys when I use step up more, right? Okay, with 4-3-3. It played really well. Good players. Damn good players. Played well. But the moment I use it with a Mickey Mouse side or average side, they start screwing things up. And then when they get tired, they make even more mistakes. So I think that step up more, while it's a good idea to use it in some setups, you gotta pay attention to your backline when you do it. There we go. Again. A lot of these lofted passes are still happening, man. There's no reason why for him particularly to have done the lofted pass. But now we are going to investigate the back three. Okay, that was a crazy pass, man. Uncautious there. Again, just nice. Stepped out of the challenge. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I think so. Just feel as strikers on score. I won't be surprised if you find. Normally, after a patch, most people, I think quite a number of people might find scoring being an issue. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, I wouldn't go like there's a big thing happening. Yeah, it's quite common. Everyone's goes like, oh more. Like what? Hey, what do you think? I finished my long-term save yesterday. We finished our Palermo season yesterday. You know, I was so excited when we finished it. I knew that. Oh my god, we're gonna have to deal with the patch after this, man. Yeah, kind of knew the patch was coming, so I was like, oh god, I can't. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, 5-3-2. Okay, let's go for a back orthodox 5. We got 5. Wait, how do you do a 5-3-2? I forgot already. How do we do a 5-3-2? Oh yeah, you gotta put one guy here, Daljit. Okay. All right, let's do an orthodox 5-3-2. Okay, orthodox means we put 3 midfield. Come on. Okay, put you here because apparently this game doesn't like all this. What in the world? Thank you. Okay, we'll put an orthodox DLP. Orthodox. Let's not get too funky, right? You don't know what's going on if you make things too funky. All right, these guys can attack. For all we know, just go out there, be brave, conquer the world. Okay, this guy's just gonna be a central defender on defend. Okay, ball playing defender. We want them to dribble more. Okay, we're just gonna remove all these funky dribble moves. Okay, for now. All right, now we got a combination here. What kind of combination is good for a counter-attacking 5-3-2? I tell you, the best is still this. I like this combination the most. Okay, so pressing forward, one stays central, one might go to the flank, both giving the defenders problems. Okay, AF can also work, but the thing is here, this pressing forward is going to be a goal. Okay, in fact, what we'll do is this. DLF on attack, even more bizarre combination. Holds up the ball, plays risky passes, but holds up the ball. This guy drops no location. Let's see how this pans out. Okay, no guarantees this is gonna work. Yeah, you came here for insight. I don't know what you're doing. Why are you guys coming here for insight for? Okay, we're all figuring out. We're doing an experiment right now. Okay, remove all this. Okay, done. Okay, let's keep things simple. Okay, is there a button I can choose? Remove all instructions. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is okay. Good. No PIs. Done. Okay, now we're gonna play on very defensive. How's that for an experiment? Okay, attack. Okay, attack. Okay, very defensive, right? Okay, higher defensive line means the back line is gonna be closer to midfield. The mid block, these guys are gonna try and do a press here. Okay, let's leave it at this first. Again, why am I hesitating over this? Because it's not neither here nor there, no. If it's like this, then I'll definitely do something like this, right? But this is like here. So whenever I play like this, it's either here or here, right? So we'll start here first and see what happens, okay? We want to do hit early cross because the moment these boys get the ball, I want them to ping one over the top, right? Okay. All right, then we want a tempo. We don't want a slow-ass tempo. We just want them to be a bit, aggressive. And we can do highest tempo, see what happens. Okay, done. Okay, quick. Fix the health problems of all the team because we want to find out. We don't want any injuries. We just want to figure out this match engine. Okay, done. Okay, go on holiday until we meet Fenerbahce away from home. Hello, so many people watching the stream. Wow. You guys, thank you for coming. I feel like my strikers... What's happening, man? Has ME been patched? That's the 6th time somebody has come onto the stream and asked that question. Yes, the match engine has been patched. These are the patch notes. Okay, these are the patch notes. It has been patched. Cute, are you guys? I can tell that none of you go to the forums very often, right? You see, why you play the game offline, is it? I'm just curious. Do you guys play the game offline? Like it's in, you start Steam in offline mode and play the game. I used to do that. What do you think about the trap inside outside after the patch? I will tell you straight away, don't play with the trap inside outside. Okay? Oh. Okay. All right, we're going to do a trap inside. It's suicide. Okay, we'll try a trap inside right now. I'm not a big fan of using traps because it depends on whether you have players there to win the ball back, right? But this guy's Mazzala is going to be in the half space. This guy's going to be in the half space when you're attacking, right? So what happens? Who's going to win the ball in the half space? So let's try this out. Trap. It makes sense, right? Logical, right? Trap inside. Because you ain't trapping outside. Let's face it. Trap outside means you are giving them asking them to come down the flanks and you're trying to stop them. You're trying to trap them inside, trap them on down the flanks, and you want to win the ball there. You have to have players there to do that, right? So if you don't have players there to do that, why in the world are you, this poor fullback is going, why are you sending them to me? I thought you wanted me to attack down the flanks. Now I got to defend at the same time. Oh, that's what's going to happen. Okay. So don't do that. The trap inside, trap outside instructions, right? It's really contingent on your roles and duties, no? I'm a very simple person. Okay, my life is meant to be simple. I do this only. Okay, so here we remove this. Oh, this is the reason why just now a low block wasn't working. Forgot to remove these. Okay. DM, we're not going to trigger a press. Okay, so what we're going to do is the midfield, we're just going to break their balls. And then we're going to tell the wingbacks, hey, you can't go down. Hey, let me think. Where's the... Okay, we don't want the... Okay, we're going to compliment, right? So we're going to tell the... When their wingbacks at the ball, our players are going to say, you have only one place to pass the ball inside. Okay, and that's how we're doing this. Okay, so there we go. We got this. We got trap inside. Let's do... The patch was on Steam? I didn't know. Yeah, that's good news. That is good news. I mean, I think this time around, SI has done something quite cool. They've put the patch notes out into the... I mean, I really think these patch notes are so much more nicer to read than the previous patch notes. The previous patch notes are a bit more... Like, now they break everything down. Okay, so this is what we've done for the key changes. This means that this is what I call the Dr. Benji fix. Okay? This is the Dr... I find it cute. Really hope it doesn't take offense. Okay, this I just think it's cute. It's the Dr. Benji fix because when Benji did that, and then we all like going, "Oh yeah, I think this is a problem." No, then I was thinking, "Oh, it's gonna be a problem." But then what was? I don't know what his mentality was, what his other stuff was, all the other settings. But I have to give, we have to kind of, I mean, we gotta kind of think that he was doing the correct things, right? We assume that he was doing the best that he could do. So maybe there was an issue. So yeah. So they fixed it. Okay. That's a dumbass thing to do. Okay, let's go. Wing back. Complete wing back. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, we're going to see whether the presses work. Okay, they're not hoofing the ball. Okay, maybe he couldn't turn. Oh my goodness. Oh, defending superbly. The guy came back to cover. That was nice. That was so nice. Okay, this is the dumbest thing I've seen in my life, man. Watch this, okay? All right, honestly, there's so much congestion here. Look at this, right? He comes. Why does he have to dribble? Well, I'm trying to get away from this group. Then runs into the own player, then comes inside here when he can just play the ball out. He gives it to the wrong player. That is the dumbest decision ever. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's let's increase the width, drop the tempo. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Secondly is the complete wingback, right? So complete wingbacks roam. What's the other thing? Now let's see. This is a trap inside, trap outside. So essentially, when you see a trap inside, trap outside, right? It has to complement your system, right? This doesn't complement the system because everybody's already standing in this position. You want them to come in here, right? So everybody's body shape will be different. So you got to choose the right roles. These roles don't work with this system. You know? So they are trying to trap, but this guy is running away. He says, you're not trapping me. You're not trapping me. Then they go like, okay, force him inside. So 2 jokers went all the way to the left just so they can push the ball inside. But now it is a free player. Now do you understand why the trap inside is really contingent upon your roles and duties? So I would not use this in a heartbeat. I don't like the I think it can work, but you got to think about your roles and duties very carefully for the trap inside to be very effective. So maybe if I had a ball-winning midfielder on support, yeah, maybe I'll do that. But this is also a 5-3-2, right? I don't have enough players to trap them inside. So maybe a 4-3-3 DM makes sense to do that, right? Okay. So far, okay, this is just a funky 5-3-2. Okay, we're going to change the roles because I think complete wingback is not helpful. Okay, so we're going to go wingback on attack. Wingback on attack. Let's try this new don't dribble so much instruction. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's not PI the living daylights out of this guy. Just dribble less. Let's see what happens. With a Mazzala beside him. See, because we got so many attack duties all running up at the same time. There, no, yeah. There you can see the transition, right? 2 or 3 players already went into attack. I play a 4-4-2, how I play against a 4-3-2. If you play a 4-4-2, how do you play against a 4-3-3? Ball winning midfielder on support in midfield. Double ball winning midfielders. That's how I play. I'll make sure that there are 3 midfielders cannot dictate the game. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Drop you here. See whether you get better recycling. This 5-3-2, there are too many attack duties, right? I just want to see how it plays out with so many attack duties. It seems like the same issues that we had earlier are happening again. So now it goes back to being an orthodox setup, right? All running too far. Then once again, we're just playing on very defensive mentality. We just want to see what happens, right? Yeah, with our lowest defensive mentality setting. High defensive, okay. Standard, low block. Okay. This is a low block 5-3-2. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, low block. Don't tell me I have to do this now. Get stuck in. Did you notice how easily the strikers slalomed his way past our defense? Okay, try lowering your tempo if they're missing sitters. If they're missing sitters, try lowering your tempo. Okay. That was a source. The pressing forward should not be doing that. Okay, so change this guy into an AF. And then this guy into a pressing forward and attack. Now we got 2 channel runners. One is just going to focus on breaking away, and the other one is going to be on the shoulder of the defenders. Okay. One thing is, we better not get fired, man. Close to 2 XG worth of good chances, and most of that. 2 XG worth of good chances is so, yeah. It's not bad. I mean, depends on how many total shots you had, right? So if you had like 7 each chances and you had 2 XG, that's not too bad. Okay, I mean, it's quite defensive, right? I mean, looking at it, we can play low blocks at the moment. Yeah, but just earlier the setup that's suicidal. But now look at this. I mean, like they can break away. Backline, okay, it's holding. Yeah, tight. Not too bad defensively. They're not getting good chances. Goes back. Okay. I don't get this. Why are the wingbacks not holding the width? Even with the super wide settings, wingbacks are not holding the width. I want the wingbacks to hold the width during this phase of the game. Yeah. Yeah, better. Changed quite a lot of things, man. Yeah. Not too bad. Okay, the defensive side is looking a lot better than it. We're looking. Okay, the reason why I'm playing a low block right now is to see how the team defends. That's it. Right. Because I won't be able to see how the team defends if all I do is attack them, right? So one of the reasons why we're not all playing back three systems with because the issue that people were having, an issue that a lot, even I was having, was sometimes our players make stupid defensive errors. So we just saw one where players slalom past our defense. We were playing a back three system. They slalom past our defense. Understandably, why? Because we had too many attacking duties in our defense. Okay. So I'm set up like a low block. Now looking at the team, it's not doing badly, but maybe the opposition are sitting back. Oh, nice. Wow. That wasn't too bad. Speaking of which, right, Japan did well last night. They did brilliantly, man. They beat Spain. Belgium now has a problem convincing their coach the players. The coach can't get the best out of the players, so the players just want to play for the coach, man. It's just like it seems like the Belgian players all have arrived at the World Cup with their own agendas. That's how I see it. Yeah, look, so much more better. Okay, so we'll just save this. I'm just gonna call this Fireflight. Okay, because all the Fireflights are supposed to be defensive tactics, right? So 5-3-2 DM. Okay, we'll just put it here. Save. Where do I save this? This is my own folder. C users, Profeto, Dropbox, FM23, Discord, tactics, batch. Alright. 5-3-2 DM. Okay. Then we save the same thing inside the public folder as well. Public tactics is here, right? Okay, the best. I think you guys also have one called patch. There we go. Fireflight 5. These are all basic building blocks, tactics. Are not like they are super tactics or what. Okay, so I'm thinking this can work. We're gonna put a DM there. You finished my FM22 save, and I'm thinking of buying FM23. Still the issue, the balls on the top, and also see on your stream that wingback on A doesn't have a lot of hardcore PIs, which is good. Yeah, I don't think there are a lot of balls over the top, man. I think balls over the top generally is a problem for bad setups, right? It's okay. Look, yeah, it's looking good. This is a decent counter attack. Right, so you're playing on very defensive. Like, guys, I said on the lowest mentality, right? So it doesn't mean that you should be playing on the lowest mentality. I just want to see what it is like on the very lowest mentality. Okay, now we're gonna take this tactic and then go to balance. Okay, drop this with. Yeah, I'm still playing. Now we don't low block anymore. We just come up the pitch a bit. It shows some ambition in life, huh? What's the point of playing so deep? Man, push this up. Get stuck in, can be fine. Okay, let's go. What a long throw. Munier goes back to Omra Chan. Matt Hummels. Omra Chan. Wolf. Goes back. Okay, now looks reasonable. Okay, not too bad. Nice. Goes down. Got options. The wingback is giving us the width. Yep, okay. We got it there. Belgian FA can't pay anyone. Can't pay anyone good, unfortunately. They can't pay anyone well. I don't know, man. Like, I just find it very... I just find it very odd that the Belgian team did so bad. I mean, for me, Germany, I can understand to some extent. It's largely down to the fact that the Germans they had a striker they didn't use, right? There's a manager screw up all the way. For me, Germany this World Cup, yeah, Germany just they created lots of chances but couldn't score. Belgium, I wasn't convinced, yeah. So, very disappointed. Yeah, definitely. I think he's going to retire after the World Cup. The Dutch also having their problems, right? They didn't bring Brian. Who did they bring as a striker? Gakpo, right? Gakpo, the best, was the Dutch league's best player, right? And then they left Brian Brobbery behind. So I'm like, what's going on with the Dutch as well? What the Dutch want to go through the World Cup and go like, hey, we don't need strikers either. So I'm convinced. I think this World Cup is England's best chance to win the World Cup. Bro. You look at all the big power. There aren't any big powerhouses, that strike me as the teams to be worried about. Right. I'm not worried about Spain, man. If I was a country playing against Spain, I wouldn't be worried about Spain. Spain looks good on paper, like tiki-taka. They look like they're doing a ballet with the ball. But other than that, what the f*** is this, man? That's a nonsensical penalty. Yeah, Gakpo isn't a striker. Gakpo is like a shadow striker. It's a white player, right? He comes out from... He's good, no? He's good at running at players and creating all kinds of problems. But, yeah, the Dutch don't have a striker, man. It's been a while since the Dutch had a striker. What was it? They had what? The glory days of Marco van Basten, Robin van Persie. Who else are we going to mention? All the great Dutch strikers. And of course, we get, what's that guy who used to play for Liverpool? David Van Nistelrooy. Look at that, man. All gone. No one. For years, for the last 10 years, I think the Dutch have been using the same bunch of strikers up top. No? Okay. Okay. I just want to see whether this back three can still work. Yeah, then put a target man poacher also. Yeah. Kluivert, Patrick Kluivert. The Dutch had such great players. Now I'm just looking at the Dutch going, where's the competition and where are the strikers coming from? Germany has the same problem. They came in full crook. I was like, dude, he was in one of my saves last time, boy. The moment I saw full crook, I was like, wow. I'm happy, full crook made it to the World Cup. So he came on the pitch. I was like, how old is he? He got his debut with the German team, 27, 28, right? That's how bad things are with the Germans. Yeah, there's another. I mean, like, okay, hello. You're still using Thomas Müller and Joshua Kimmich? I'm like, really? What happened to the much wanted German? Now we're gonna do the back five, right? Let's try this one. What happened to the much wanted? Their production factory, right? Remember 5 years ago, there was a lot of articles on the German youth development. I think it was the 1980s. There was this write-up about the future. They had this 20-year plan. Oh man, exactly. Now everyone's making Ronaldo look damn good. No, I know Brian Brobbery is not very good, but looking at the Dutch, where are the great Dutch strikers now? What happened to them? I mean, maybe kids don't want to be strikers anymore. Could that be the reason? I find that odd. Hey, I want to grow up to be a goalkeeper more. You get all kinds of goalkeepers, you don't get strikers. Yeesh. Because I think Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo spoiled the market. They were in the top for so long, everybody said, shit, I'm not going to be a striker. I'm going to fight against Leo. I'm going to fight against Ronaldo. I might as well become a goalkeeper. Nobody wants to be a goalkeeper. Hey, Alisson, Edison. Longevity in the role, make plenty of money. Did you check out what's his name? Kevin De Bruyne's post-match interview. Man, I've never seen a post-match interview. It seemed like he was I mean, he's talking. At least he was honest. He was honest. When it comes to FM, oh, Daniel, how are you, man? When it comes to FM, always watching your videos and topics. Can you give me your opinion for the match engine? You notice some issues you need to be fixed. I'll be glad to hear what you think. Oh, wow, you sound like a developer at SI, man. Oh, I don't. I mean, there are still some. I still think there are one or two issues, right? Okay. Yeah, there are still one or two issues in the match engine. We spotted it already just now. But I think if you have a realistic setup, because now we're all going for unrealistic setups, right? If you have a realistic setup in your match engine, you should be fine. Yeah, you should be very fine. If you have one of those like funky tactics and you want it to work correctly, because then you might have issues. So now we're trying one of these funky setups. Okay, let's see what happens. We got 2 attack duties in the M position. We got 2 inverter wing backs. We got 2 funky ball playing defenders who are gonna stay wide. Right, lots of things happening in this tactic. So let's see what happens. Okay, we got Gobel rolls it out. Yeah, now the first dribbler comes. Lows long, gives the ADME. The whole idea here is these 3 guys in front are going to create damage. Very Iran. No, Iran and Japan, what they were doing, right? Okay, so now these guys are going to do the pressing in front. Okay, tight. Okay, we try and then he digs that hole. Okay, just watch. Hole, yes. Defend, win second ball. Okay, then come back. Hole. Okay, tighten up. Okay, gap again. Defend. You cannot get around, so they have to put the ball over the top, right? Or dribble past us, and then we go for the quick counter. Okay, this is like one of the Asian tactics that we see like on the World Cup. What mentality? Defensive. Attack duty, inside inverted winger with a focus play. I think focus play down the left and the right. Counter press. We can step up more. We can remove it, right? So let's remove the step up more. Not entirely necessary. Yep. Yeah, it still works, right? So looking at this, keeping the line. On the ball again. The only thing here now is this tree. We're gonna fix this tree. Yeah, mark tight. Close down more. Mark tight. Close down. Tackle harder also can. Mark tight. Close down more. Stay wider also, possibly. Start from an unmarked position. Mark tight. Close down more. Okay. Alright, let's go. So we want these guys. I want these guys closer. That's why I asked them to mark tight. The other thing we can do is you can come in here and then zoom this way. Come in here and then here do a mark tight on this guy. I'm worried about this though. Yeah, so we trigger a press on these guys. So the back line, we will work on them. So I'm trying to influence these 4, right? With the wise as well. So now you see this guy now is rolling all over. See, this is the only downside to what I've just done, right? He's going to just chase him all over the pitch now. So we have to pay attention to this. Okay, nice. Get there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go. Holy shish kebabs. That was crazy. Oh, no. We haven't done the throw-ins. So you have to do your own throw-ins. Huh? I know these tactics are in the folder, but... Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, this is tight. Now he's gone to the wrong player. You're supposed to come here, idiot. What are you doing here? You mark tight. Why are you marking? Okay, I see now how mark tighter is working. Mark tighter is not working the way I would expect it to, which is come to the closest target here. He's gone here instead. Yeah. So, oh yeah. Okay, now I get why. It's a mid block. I'm playing a mid block. So coming back inside here again. Taljit, you have a mid block, idiot. Okay, sorry. Mid block means don't use this. Okay, don't be a moron. I became a moron for a second. Okay, so became a bit of an idiot. Okay, all right. So I'm doing this. Let's see what happens. Have you got a 4-3-3? Yeah, we got 4-3. Got several 4-3-3s in there. I got 4-3-3. My Palermo super system is there, which still works, which is very aggressive. There we go. Yeah, so we see this is the reason why I did what I did. Okay, yeah. Oh God, the way I explain things sometimes. This is why I did what I did. Okay, listen. Remember this time I said I wanted these guys to gross hassle because I don't want these two guys to be doing that. They're on attack duty, right? So the moment we win the ball back, the first thing that comes into their mind when they're on attack duty is we are going to attack. Okay, so he's got the ball. Okay, so this guy is running everywhere, doing all the hard work. Now he comes up. Yeah, they cross this thing. They win the ball back. Okay, so this Guerrero, the wing back, he's got much tighter. So he goes attack duty, switches the ball, and then brings it down. Ooh la la, almost. Is what I want, right? It's the quick transition back into attack, even on defensive mentality. To get those quick transitions right now is very simple, all right? If you're creating a defensive tactic, you're gonna play with a low block right now on this match engine. All you gotta make sure is these guys are attacking something. Space, whatever, just have attack duty somewhere. Yeah, and have passers in your team. You can't do it if your players can't pass the ball, right? This is like it's a long way to Tipperary, They pass the ball. This guy's riding all the way, man. He's going. He's on defensive mentality. Plays it back. Omri Chan. He's got the Bellingham. What a shot. Not bad. Okay, what have we got? Okay, come back. It's okay. Looking good. This tactic is not bad. Gorgon. Okay, save it again. Make a small tweak to Gorgon. Okay, Gorgon. Yeah, save. Come back here. This is the Gorgon system, right? Okay, it's in the patch tactics. So, you guys gonna get a lot of tactics, man, today. Thanks for coming today. Half of you, brother, I'll never see you again. But please do drop by, say hi, be nice to hear from you. Especially on Wednesdays, right? If you got problems with your tactics, just bring your tactics. Sometimes you never know. I might call for your save. I might go, hey, do you have a save? And you go like, huh? For once he wants to look at a save? Yeah. I might do a special, unpublicized game changer save live. Where I take your save and we play with your save. Well, yeah, basically I play with your save, yeah. Not talk about it, actually play it. Yep. Show you what I'll do. Tactically, we'll play a couple of games and then I'll show you what's going on. Yeah. Okay, so far it's not too bad. It's not too bad. This is a bit of a defensive, waiting for them to attack. I mean, we are Dortmund, of course. There we go. Look at that. Okay, it's working. Yeah, Gorgon is working. Three-headed monster. But 3 attackers. Then we look at how high up the pitch we are. This is why I'm telling you guys right now. Defensive lines have changed on Football Manager. Take it from me. They are not the same anymore. Look at how high up the pitch my backline is, man. We're playing higher defensive line, defensive mentality. We are in their face. Oh goodness, this is crazy. Musiala is going to be something special, but not this year. Maybe a few years from now. And Jamal Musiala is a long way from being the finished article. So he has got to. Be. He's a long way from being there. Sule, yeah, they can't get past the block. Yeah. So this is the only way the teams are going to beat that block is by running at the team. Yeah. Not today will be harder because of current 2 meter. In my opinion, 2 strikers nowadays will be harder because the current 2 meter 2 forward is the press, the link up play. Yeah. Yeah. I think I like this tactic a lot. This tactic is fun. I will play online against somebody, in a heartbeat. Because how are you going to defend against me unless you bring your ball up and you run at me? So this is not a bad defensive system. You got to bring the ball. Except this little jig that they do is quite annoying. And brings the ball, then the Emirates wings are there. He comes inside. There's a lot of movement. The wingback gets in, and then what a goal! We slalom all the way to a goal. Look at this. They're like, this is the wingbacks, bro. They're running all over the place. There's so much space. A striker just to stay in the box. Say, okay, pass me the ball. Oh man, this is sweet. This is Gorgon. A 3-headed monster. Look at that. These 3 guys are going to create a lot of problems now. Because I'm expecting the press, high up the press to create problems. We are playing on defensive mentality. Okay. He said that before the World Cup, we are too old. The Belgian team was too old. Yeah, man. Zlatan will slap him sideways. Insulting, man. It's got nothing to do with age. It's got everything to do with up here. That's my problem with the Belgian team. I don't think the Belgian team came to the World Cup with the right attitude. Yeah. Yeah, Weghorst and right. Weghorst and Janssen have not scored. I like Fulkrug. No, actually, among the German strikers, right, I think Fulkrug has been due for a call-up for a while because I've actually liked Fulkrug for a while. In your 4-4-2 with two ball winning midfielders, how do you deal with them getting early yellows? Do you change their role? No, I don't change their role. They're always on ball. They're always playing there as ball winning midfielders. I normally don't get early yellows on them. Yeah. If they do get an early yellow, I just pay attention to them. That's it. Other than that, I won't change the role. I will never change the role. I'll make sure that the players don't have I just make sure they don't have competitive streak. Yeah. I'm playing with them. So I haven't had a problem with that. I haven't had a problem. I'm not going to say anything else. Anything else might be a recipe for disaster. People who just stay on the shoulder of defenses or just camp in the box are not welcome anymore in a lot of teams. I just want Napoli with my Udinese with 5-3-2, countering them with cautious mentality, short passing, early crossing, pass into space. It's weird for me, my team counter better with low tempo. It's going to counter. See, this is the thing I don't understand. A lot of people seem to think, I don't know which fella said that, you have to play counter-attacking or high tempo. Who said that? I never understood the logic behind it. Tempo is about decision-making, right? So if you play on very high tempo, you're rushing your play. Sometimes you can play a really patient build-up play, right? And score lots of goals on low tempo too, right? So you can drop your tempo all the way, right? And take your time, move the ball around because your players are waiting to get into position, right? The only time I would say that it's good to play on a higher tempo is if somebody is attacking you a lot. Yeah. Other than that, if you're a stronger team, why not? Yeah. Play on low tempo, build up nicely, move the team around, and then score. I think on lower tempo, I tend to get more shots on target as well. Yeah. Thoughts on Bellingham? Can you ask Bellingham to sign a contract with Liverpool? Man, I love Bellingham. I think he's probably one of the best players in England, no? If not the best player in the English team at his age. Look at this. On low tempo. What's wrong? You see how you play a bit more effective. You can play a lot more effectively on low tempo because you're allowing your players more time to get into the first up. You need players with good composure to play on low tempo. That's it. Nothing wrong. We're just playing on lateral. Now we're going to switch to low tempo and play all the way. Hey, Stinger! I think it's brilliant, man. I think it's brilliant. I'm having a lot of fun. Look at this. Stinger. You playing this weekend, right? Stinger. Check out this. Check out the beast. The Gorgon beast. This is my Gorgon beast. If I was playing in draft mode, right? This is what I'll be playing right now. Defensive, hit early cross, focus play to the left, underlap, lower tempo, take short kicks. Okay, change the tempo. We just change the tempo. We're playing a mid block. We no step up more, no drop. And trap insides, don't play with trap. Yeah. I mean, it's the same since, I think it's still the same since, what is that? Prior to the patch, yeah. Because prior to the patch, there were issues with trap inside because you got to really think about the roles and duties, right? Before you decide, hey, do I trap inside or don't trap inside? Oh, speaking of which, I gave a shout out to Llama today. And you guys, I didn't write manager's seat in the description of the video. I should have. But I did a video on the defensive line and how it's different right now. FM23's defensive line is a lot higher than it used to be in FM22. So, and then it ties in closely to pressing intensities. And I just told everybody, just go watch the pressing intensity video that you guys did. Basically, that's it. I'm not going to do another pressing video again. I did so many already. So it's nice to see others doing it. Yeah. I thought Lama's video was very, very good. I thought, even though it's a simple video, but it gets the point across very effectively. Yeah, I think it makes for good viewing. Yeah. Yeah, I can set it. It's in a Dropbox folder. You want me to take it out from the Dropbox folder? Hold on. I think I better take it out from the Dropbox folder so that only you guys can have it. Let me go. See, did it public? Okay, tactic. Where is it? The patch tactics. Okay. Gorgon, take out. Delete. Ding. Gone. Delete for everyone. Pew. You send a little bug into your machine. Take it out from your machine. Extract. Only a stinger is allowed to have it. I mean, it's funky as hell, man. You're on Discord, right? So you can get a Discord. Yeah. I like Gorgon, man. Gorgon is fun. But you can tweak it in several ways, right? So I can tweak it like, now it's AF, right? So now you're gonna go ping, 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 ping. We go, what else can we do? I will just sit on this all the way. Yeah. Mid block. Let them come and attack us. Look at 0. This is the one tactic I have right now, right? That gives you 0 XG for the opposition. The opposition gets 0 XG. I had so much fun with this tactic when we were testing the patch. Come on, don't let him score. Okay. If your team is pressing you like mine, does your tempo need to be high so you don't get caught with the ball? No, you just need to make sure that if the team is pressing you high, right? What are you... okay. If they're pressing you a lot, why would they be pressing you a lot? What kind of formation are they playing? What's your defensive line? Is your keeper playing it out from the back effectively? Sometimes I like teams pressing me a lot because that means they have space for me to counter. So the option is A, you play through the press, right? So you have the players to play through the press, like composure, first touch, passing. The players are good, right? They can play out the press. Something that teams like Liverpool, Manchester City actually want other teams to do, press them. So they play out from the back and then they, tear them apart. Which is why Liverpool never presses Manchester City's goalkeeper. They want the goalkeeper to bring out the ball, right? So now, if you have those kind of players, you can play through the press. But if you don't have those kind of players, what do? The best thing to do is not just increase your tempo, it's play out of the press, right? Instead of playing through the press, you play over the press. So maybe you have a goalkeeper, a super keeper, and a ball-playing defender, right? If depending on your system, like it all depends on the system that you have. Like sometimes I'll play super keeper, ball-playing defender, and I do quick goalkeeper distribution, quick or higher tempo, and then direct passing. We pass into space. That's a bit riskier, right? That's like you hoping that your ball-playing defender plays the right pass over the top to a player, or alternatively tell a keeper to go long, right? Maybe play down the flanks, play a bit more direct, and don't play out the defense. Yeah. So if an opposition team is able to press you and you cannot get out of the press, it does tell me that your team isn't good enough, right? So then maybe you have to consider, hey, you know what? Maybe we don't try to be stubborn. Hey, don't like what I do in Palermo. Half the time in Palermo, you see how stubborn I am, right? I don't know if you come to any of my streams. I am the most stubborn character in the world. No? I will tell all you guys the right thing to do, but when it comes to myself, I won't listen to my own advice. I'm a 1,000 to 1 outsider, and I want my team to play out from the back against Inter Milan, AC Milan, because I love to see it when we break their presses. So I just want to do it at least once. It just makes me happy. Even if the final score is 5-0. Oh, yeah. That's basically it, man. That would be the option. Hey guys, sauntered through this. Mid block is the best block in FM21. FM23. Receive my signed seal approval. Mid block is absolutely sensational. Look at this, man. 0.09 XG for the AI. The Gorgon system. Yep. Okay, that's Gorgon, right? So let's try something different, right? Okay. Let's try another tactic. Can we try something new? What about 3-4-1-2, right? Because that was the tactic a lot of you guys asked me for, right? The 3-4-1-2. Okay, we'll try a 3-4-1-2. Strikeless is still working, man. Strikeless is still working. Yeah, the best thing that Bellingham did was to go to Dortmund, because Dortmund is a great club for developing their. They have a good policy, right, when it comes to youth players. So that was the best thing he did. Actually, right, I mean, because if he had stayed in England, right, he'd probably be one of those forgotten players. No? He went to Dortmund. Look at him now, playing so well. In fact, I did like a simulation on FM 22. Yeah, 22. I did a simulation on FM 22 where I wanted to find out, because I have this tool, right? Yeah. So I have this tool, right? So I can use data, I can extract data and all that stuff. So I went to look, which of these players in the world would best be suited to one of my tactics as a Mezzala? You know who came up as number one choice in the world? Jude Bellingham. He rated highest in all the categories I was looking at. In terms of defensive actions, very high. Creative actions and goal scoring actions, he scored in all three categories. He was the best midfielder in the world for that position in my tactic. So I have no doubts about how good a player he's going to be. He's going to be easily that's one of the reasons why I'm hoping Liverpool sign him, or some really break open the piggy bank when sign him, that kind of play, because he's worth it. Because even if you were to sign him at 80 or 100 million, right, you got to think about the years that you get him for. So you're amortizing his transfer value based on the total number of years you have him at the club. Now that is worth you're telling me Bellingham is not worth at least about, say, can be at the club for 8 seasons, at this age. You're telling me you can't amortize 100 million over 8 seasons? I don't see why not, man. Because if clubs don't sign Bellingham, right? Bellingham is not probably the hottest property. But I think there's another player that's Gakpo also is going to be. Kudus is also now a hot property. Kudus played so well in the World Cup. Kudus believes that he's even better than Neymar, because he did an interview once, right? They asked him, who do you think is better, Neymar or you? He was quite insulted. He said, what do you think? Neymar is better than me, is it? Wow, the guy's got. I like that guy. The guy's got arrogance, man. That guy has got arrogance. Your internet died there. Oh, don't worry. I think. Wait, hold on. I'll just check. Wait, I just make sure that. Ping, copy or Gorgon, save. No, in the patch. Yeah, there we go. Patch tactics. Gorgon is in the folder for Discord. Yeah. I like. Okay, now we're gonna stop Gorgon. We're gonna clear that slot. Gorgon, clear the slot. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're gonna load tactic. One more tactic. So what we got? Pantera Rosa. We done all that. Okay, we're gonna do the back five. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. None of these are back fives. Okay, all right. We create one new one. Okay, boom. We can use the Portuguese. Okay, we come in here. We want to do a back five. We want some funkiness in our back five. We'll put you here. We'll put you here. We'll put you here. We'll put you here. How's this for back five now? It looks remarkably like. Okay, let's do the Dr. Benji test. Okay, this is basically what he had right at the time. 3 ball playing defenders. Yeah. Not that I'm making fun of him, but the bug that showed up was quite a relevant bug, man. Okay, now we're gonna. Yeah, I think he used defensive winger, right? So okay, so we got 3-3. Hey, why not, man? This is not bad. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Inside forward on attack. This is a old-fashioned 3-4-3, right? 3-4-3. So we're gonna have you as a attacking playmaker on support. We'll have you roam from position, right? Move into the roam from positions. Shoot less often. Take more risks. No. Don't take more risks. Dribble more is good. Okay, right? So we want this guy to actually punch around here. Okay, we want you to move around, but I want him to move up and down. Okay. So we got these defensive wingers. So we'll tell these defensive wingers to basically we'll just see what they do. There's no point in asking. We don't want to try too many funky things with them first. Okay, dribble more. No, dribble more. No, maybe not. Okay. We will try a white centre back on defense instead of this guy dribbling up. My only worry is if he dribbles up. Because if he dribbles up, he might lose the ball, right? So these players need to do a lot more work. Oh, now I got a problem with this role. He might be the wrong role. Well, see what happens, right? So, okay, yes. The only thing I know how to do in this world, right, is this. Dribble more. I gone back to my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Just run. Okay. When in doubt, run up the pitch. Oh, that's so helpful. Okay, all right. This guy can be actually a deep line playmaker on support. or defend rather. You just hang out here. Okay, right, done. Okay, so then tactics. Let's try something. Okay, and then we do. We don't want it to be too wide, right? Otherwise, the ball always goes out to the flanks. But you, sweeper keeper, you're on attack. Okay, and then distribute quickly. No counter press. Okay. No trap inside, no step up, more drop. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, right? This is a psychotic little experiment. Yeah. Alright. This could spectacularly implode on my face. Okay, so we got this tree. Yeah, so they're gonna push out a bit more. This guy is holding this position. This player, I don't know if I can make him. I can't even get him to sit here. So these guys are gonna stay wide, mark tight. These guys are gonna be defensive. Okay, we're gonna set you on, what is it? Balanced. We'll start there. High press, no high press. Mid block. Oh God, I'm laughing at myself because my brain says, who you blocking the middle with? I got nobody to block with except for one DLP. MIAMS, man. I'm gonna ask for trouble. Okay. We are testing tactics. So we allowed the magic sponge. Okay, you allowed the magic sponge when you test tactics. Okay, so we just testing systems. You just testing magic engine. So magic sponge time. All right. Oh, we play Liverpool. We'll try the same tactic against Liverpool, and that's really magic. Then we'll really find out how bad this tactic is. Okay, let's go. Ding ding ding. FC Cologne 13. 7:25. Tomorrow my son has got a play, Yeah, he's performing in a play. I've arranged for flowers for him, right? So actually it's not for him, it's for him to give to his girlfriend. He's 5 years old. My wife came up to me and said, "Honey, can you go and buy some flowers?" I said, "For who? For you? That's odd." No, for Kian. I said, "For Kian, why am I giving Kian flowers for his play?" No, so he can give it to his girlfriend. My wife really encouraging this little harmonious relationship he's having with his girlfriend. Bloody player. Okay. Alright. He's a player. He's so young already a player. Apparently when she leaves school, right, she insists that her grandparents follow my car. I can't believe it. All right, let's see what happens. Okay. Want to see this back line? We're not doing a step up more. Ball to the top. We're going to see this guy come in. Nice. Good. Safe, right? But this is not much of a check, no. You know why? It's narrow. They might get slaughtered by us. Hazard into the area. Not bad. Okay. 3. Oh, they managed to work out the press quite fast, right? Yeah. Offside. Okay, now let's see. We're gonna... Okay, let's go all the way down. Boom. See what happens. Maximum pressing intensity. Oh my God, the moment I hit the maximum pressing intensity, one of my players collapsed. I'm laughing, man. It's like so coincidental. I hit maximum pressing intensity. The guy's on the ground holding his leg. I mean, that is hilarious. Okay, it doesn't really work, right? Okay, we want to know. That's all. If headphones comes down. I'm trying to find out something, man, right now. I know this shouldn't work, but stubborn is stubborn. I'm stubborn. Okay. All right, why doesn't it work? Because of these two guys. Okay, so you're going to move these two into this position now. All right. Okay. Because you got two players too close together, right? During the build-up phase. Otherwise, this ball has no options to transition, right? So these guys, he should be here. The ball-playing defenders are running up the pitch and then they're screwing things up. So, okay. Ball-playing defenders change role to white center back. On defense, white center back. On defense. Okay. This guy is the ball-playing defender. Dribble more. Right? Because somehow or another, I'm still going to have that dribble more in my team. He doesn't know when to stop, just like me. Yep. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay. Why I take up that post? Ay. This offside. The goalkeeper's pose is wrong. Okay, let's go. Now this one should be a bit better. Bum. Yeah, ball playing defenders not coming out. But now the problem is, they're not coming out. Actually, I want them to come out a bit. Thanks, Ben. How they stay so rooted? They're so rooted now. This is terrible, man. They're so rooted. They're so close together. I don't want this. No, okay, I mean, we're there in the final third. Who doesn't want them to be, one to be in the other? But I don't want them to be standing together, holding hands, giving each other roses and flowers. I want them further apart. This is not the way. I want this guy here, this guy in the center, this guy a bit, this guy is in the right position. Now he's moving in, you see. I want this guy to be further out. The build-up play, he should be here. Okay, change. Yeah, see what. Tree like this, not nice, man. Does it happen if I do this? So let's go like this. Okay, so now we turn you into a wingback on attack. Turn you into a wingback on attack. This is an orthodox, like 5, whatever, right? Most people are playing. Plays a shadow striker. So this guy comes out. This guy comes to this position. This guy comes to this position. We can do an underlap and an underlap here. Alright. Counter press shouldn't make that much of a difference. Yeah, I don't like it, man. No, I don't push up more is compression when you don't have the ball. It doesn't mean that they push up more, they get higher up the pitch. You want them to get higher up the pitch, just increase your defensive line. Yeah. Push up more is just got to do with what happens when you lose the ball, right? What do you expect to see? Compression, right? So they will step up higher when the other this, right? That is, I'm leaving it unchecked. So that's exactly what they did. Oh my God, this is terrible, man. 3-man defense. It's the worst thing I've ever seen ever. Holy cow. Oh my God, this is terrible. He just decided, okay, that could be down to the fact he was dribbling more, right? So let's take on that one. Oh, but it's this. So no dribble more on this guy. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna play him as a CD now. Oh, we're gonna have to isolate this role, I'm expecting white centre backs to actually be white. No, very white, are they? Look, now they're holding hands. I'm so angry. This is definitely upsetting. Share. Twitter. FF3 packs. Now they push up, but this is not wide enough. right? Because they actually came together. I didn't want to see that happen at all, right? The very fact that they come together is a problem. There should be no reason why the three centre backs are like this, right? No, I'm just putting out there after the latest patch. Yeah. After the latest patch, the three central defenders are all holding hands, singing a song. Yeah, tis the season to hold hands. La 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 la. We have a throw in now. Let them defend. La 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 la. That's what's happening here. They're singing a song. That is a problem, right? Okay, so if you gotta throw in, you gotta worry, man. Throw in. This is a attack routine, no? So these guys are defending, right? They're back there, but do they have to stand so close? There are three. This is my defend throw in routine. This is the attack throw in routine, right? Left and right, right? Okay, so this guy is supposed to be the edge of the area. Why is he here? If this is an attack routine, right? So yep. So this is something to be careful of, right? Okay, guys, if you are playing a three-man defense, right? If you are playing a three-man defense during the attack throw-in routine, you better be careful. Look at this. We have a corner. These are of course not the three defenders. Because Sule here, I didn't change the defense, the attacking corner routines. But I mean, even if you do a corner routine, right? Why would you want to stand like this? I mean, like, I don't know, man. Okay, never mind. That's a minor thing. Okay, that's not so major. So let's come back into this. But that one was major. That throw-in routine, all three holding their hands together. That is terrible. That was terrible, man. So we know that the three are a problem. I mean, this part is okay, right? This is okay. They're wide enough. Now they're okay. It's like there are times when they come in very close and they become very, very they hold hands. That's the only thing I can say about the roles right now. Once in a while, they want to hold hands. Okay, now looking at this tree right now. Okay, so this is okay. Comes up, white center back, coming up. I'm only looking at him right now. Okay. So one of the ways I can get him to get active, right, is to do this. Okay, let's go up the pitch. Let's drop this a bit more because we don't want them to be, what's the word for it? We don't want balls over the top. We don't, because they all react to the same ball quite easily. Oh, no. I'll go, I'll find things that worrisome. Don't worry. I will find things. That's me. When I do look at Match Engine, I'll see it in 2 seconds if I see something is wrong. Okay. I know, okay. That one is a delete alley. Okay, come. This is okay. Turns, marks correctly. Okay, the marking is correct. Okay. Again, at least when they drop back, they mark. Actually, the two defenders still shouldn't be so close together. But right now in three-man defense, these two defenders, the three defenders are reacting like one unit instead of individual players, right? So more like what I would like to see is like them pairing, like, you know, if the ball is coming down this flank, he goes there, he helps the wing back doubling up. So this guy takes our more central position. This guy covers the space. So they're equidistant, right? They cover the area correctly. But what I'm really seeing is something different, which is sometimes I get these two guys, the players are way too close. So they're not covering the space. So you see, okay, we have to wait for the ball to come down the pitch first. Okay, ball comes down the pitch. Okay, this is okay. He should run inside now, right? Because this guy has come here. He should come here. This guy should come here, right? He's gone there. This guy has come in. Okay, this is correct. Yeah, so this is correct. At least the behavior when they're defending is exactly what I would expect from you know, if I was anyone is playing the game, right? You know which the areas you're supposed to go to. Okay. Wow. Somebody has got to take a deeper dive into back three systems, because the back three systems look a bit shaky at the moment. Yeah. Especially the way the three defenders are reacting. I mean, right now it's okay. At times they're looking fine. He's looking fine. Plays one over the time. White centre back. That's why I don't like them. I prefer using ball playing defenders. But ball playing defenders now also creating all kinds of problems. Okay. Sule is here. Hummels is here. Huh? Where's Schlotterbeck? Schlotterbeck is running back. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, the defenders didn't react. I mean, I didn't like the way they defended, but yeah, okay. Okay, out wide a bit more. There's Schlotterbeck and the other player. The corner taken, two of them standing. Why can't I stand here? I mean, okay, maybe. There we go. They're so narrow, man, the three defenders. You see, it makes a difference. Okay, there's a reason why it makes a difference, because if they are positioned wider, then they're going to be, the pass back makes sense, right? So there's always somebody to support. So you can always play the pass back to them. There's a player there. It does make a difference in terms of how the ball is going to be moving around the pitch. I mean, this would be a basic back three, right? So we got 3-1-5. They're moving up. Gets out the pitch. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this tactic except where these two guys are. Yeah, I want him here and want him here as white centre backs. But why is this such a straight freaking line? He only goes out the pitch when he's here, no? And wow, this is really quite high. Okay, let's try something. It's a white. I get it. He's a white centre back on defense, but even then, you know, I don't expect to see him so flat. Okay, we're gonna try white centre back on support, because the problem is, even a white centre back on defense, right? He will be slightly higher than the CD, right? Okay, they won't form a straight three. But the reason why I didn't want to use a white centre back on support is I don't need him running up the pitch. I just need him here. I say holding the position. Let's add this. And then we put this guy in here and add hold position, right? Okay, maybe that will affect the initial positioning and allow them to hold their position at the same time, right? Okay, we'll try that. That could be a better fix. Okay, a change has happened already. Okay, so now he's pushing up. He's pushing up now. Okay, so on the defend duty, they stay rooted. Or they really stay anchored, boy. And that was in the patch notes. That was in the patch notes, okay? That is the, I call it the Dr. Benji patch. The Dr. Benji fix. Yeah. Oh, look at this keeper and dribble all the way. My God, that was hilarious. He couldn't score. My God, he beat everyone. He had 2 bites of the cherry. He still couldn't score. Okay, never mind. Okay, all right. So white centre backs on defense now literally stay rooted. White centre backs on support actually move up in a lot more to support the play, which is yeah, okay, all right. Wow, those white centre backs on defense really they don't move, man. They completely rooted. This is much better. Okay, this is much better. Okay, how do we tweak this now? Okay, this is looking better now. Okay, so what we can do with this guy, mark tight. Okay, then mark tight. We need these guys to mark tight. So we just tweak this. And we got ourselves a 5-3, whatever you want to call this. I don't know what you want to call this. 3, what do you, I don't know, man. What is this? 5? Wow. What is this? 5? 4-1? What is that? What kind of formation is this? What are we going to call this? I don't know, man. This is a weird formation. Yeah, people complain center back's too wide. They're now too narrow. Not holding hands, man. Yeah, the throwing routine, they're holding hands. We went to the polar extreme. I don't think it's happening for everything, right? I look at that. Through a throwing, it's so close. It does mean something, because if the second ball comes, right, we can reinitiate the attack because it's in a wider position. It does make a difference because the ball is cleared. Like now the ball is clear. If he's here, it makes a big difference, right? He can play the ball and he's a wide centre back. What does he do? Ping one into the box. At the moment, that is not what's happening. Okay, we call this a 3-3-1-1, right? Okay, so call this 3-3-1-1. Save. Patch tactics. Hold on, 3-3-1-1 Bizarro. Yeah, 3-3-1-1 Bizarro, and then we put it into save. We put it into the public directory as well for you guys, everyone. There's so many tactics now. Guys, the what was it again? The Dr. J tool is also don't forget, Dr. J tool now you can use in 2 places: the short list as well as the players range. A view. Okay, 3-3-1-1 Bizarro. The reason why I call it Bizarro is because seriously, I was mystified, man, for a while. A Loco 3-3-1. That's nice. 3-3-3-1. Is it 3-3-3-1, right? Okay, it's not a bad tactic. I think it can work, right? Yeah, maybe some tweaks. Yeah, it can work. Defensively, it's going to be quite solid. Yeah, there we go. We got 2 strikers, right? Why did I go pressing forward and support? I don't want him running into the lines. We already got wing backs doing that. Why does he have to run to the lines for? This guy's already on the flanks. So all I need is to stay in the area. So the 2 strikers are basically just in the area, you know. They're just not far away from the defenders. So we can we can move up the pitch as well. I think it's okay. Our keeper had a bad game. That's it. So it's like a mid block. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, it will work. This tactic will work. Yeah. Kick long, cleared. Brad, 1. Oh, nice. Come on. Gee, what a stupid idiot. Idiot. Yeah, this is not too bad. Okay. So back trees can work. So we're gonna call this. Okay, now we're gonna modify this back tree into another back tree system. We're gonna have a lot of tactics. A lot of 4-3-3s are working for me right now. So 4-3-3s are basically, I got so many here. I got a Brazil 4-2-3-1. I got 4-3-3 here. I got another 4-3-3 here. I got another 4-3-3 here. I got the 4-3-3 here. The 5 4-3-3s here. These are 2 liquids. So I think you better this one, and we are going to delete this one. Okay. Then we stick to this one. Yeah, delete for everyone. This should be okay. All right. So what was it? I just used what we did. We call it Bizarro, right? Oh, there we go, Bizarro. Okay. All right. So now we got Bizarro. What we'll do now is we create a slightly different version. Okay. Now we try and see whether this works. Okay. Ball winning midfielder on support, which is exactly how I play it. Shadow striker, pressing forward. We'll get this guy to be an advanced forward. Okay, so maybe pressing forward attack. Yeah, just give teams a bit of a headache. This guy will be a DLP. This guy ball winning midfielder, white centre back, wing back. Okay, all right. Let's use the Bizarro as the template, and then we'll see how this plays out. Knowing that now we know how the back three they play, right? Now we're gonna play this against Liverpool. Probably won't work because Liverpool tears a new hole. Oh, the back trees, they're holding hands, man. Did you see this? I'll show you something. Okay, so we had I'll show you something, right? Okay, this is the set pieces. This is my normal set piece routine, right? Okay, so you got two defenders here, right? Taking from this side of the box. Yeah, wait, taking a short throw. Just now we did a throw-in routine. Look at our three defenders, how close they are. From a throw-in, right, the three defenders are literally holding hands here. And my routine doesn't have three of them holding hands here. So when you play, I discovered that when you play certain three defender setups, right, there are times you want to pay attention to your three defenders. So we did it with white centre backs on defense, and we saw that they were very close. So what I did was, I'm now playing them as white centre backs on support and telling them to hold position, so that hoping that this works a bit better. So we're still testing the back trees out. Yeah, that's odd. I find the back trees right now, there's something, I think there's something, I have a feeling there's something wrong with the back three defenders setup. I can't pinpoint why, but it feels a bit off. But we're going to find out how off it is because we're playing Liverpool next. There's no better time to put it to the test by one team that's going to come at you with three bloody super fast charge Iba, Andre down the flanks. So yeah, and we got Matt Hummels in defense. So we're going to find out how much we're going to get torn, man. Hey man, oh my God, how are you? Thanks, man. Thanks for the nice things you're saying. Okay, Hummels is back. Hummels, like idiot. Sule, Schlotterbeck, Guerrero, Wolf. Yeah. Oh, okay, guys, we're not playing with attributes. Okay, so not that I intentionally did that. I didn't plan on saying we're not going to be playing with attributes, man. We've been doing it without attributes whole stream. Let's reload. Got a few more things to check. So far, what have we found out? Okay, three defenders not playing very well. The tactics are still playing well, but you got to be very careful with your setup, especially if you're using white centre backs on defense. If you're using white centre backs on defense, they may be too close together, right? Okay, ball playing defenders on defense, great roles, but they dribble too centrally right now. I'm seeing too much of their central. They don't take the ball out wide. They tend to go through the middle, which is a bit dangerous. So, yeah. That's the only thing right now. I got to try something else. No, I know there's no Allegri type. I'm just trying different things out, see what happens. Okay, underlap, initial position will be higher. These guys are holding their position, so we're expecting the ball winning midfielder are higher up the pitch. Why? Because we want higher up pressing, right? We don't want to press in our half, so we're gonna have basically a higher defensive line. Yeah, this might even sound a bit crazy. There's no point doing this. We're not going to play our defense. We're going to try without defense, see what happens. Just seeing what happens. No claims that this is going to work. We're going to see how quickly Liverpool tears us apart. I suspect they will score their first goal inside the first 3 minutes. Okay, let's go. All right, I want to see how we defend, right? Now going really wide. I like to see on 3D, nowadays. I don't watch 2D anymore. For tactics, right? I always watch 3D because the animation tells me a lot. Okay, this is not bad. Okay. Player left this position to come in here to close down here. All right, now let's make sure that we aren't unduly influencing with OIs. Okay, we got channels and we got channels here. So what I mean is we are telling the right winger, you stay on the flank. We're telling the left winger, you stay on the flank. That means you're playing on the right. Mo Salah, we don't want you cutting inside. We're just going to keep you on the flanks. Fullbacks, we are telling them we are keeping you, we want to show you inside where we want to tackle these guys hard. Okay, so all these three we're going to tackle hard. Okay, that's the plan. So they're coming in, forcing him to go back out. So we're not letting him come down the flanks. Yeah, good. This is exactly what I want to see from OIs. 100% OIs are working brilliantly, right? Okay, that's exactly why I wanted OIs to do, right? Works perfectly. Because there is no need to do a trap inside, trap outside in the game. If you do a trap inside, trap outside, you have to marry that with the right roles and duties. You don't marry that with the right roles and duties, it can sometimes fail. I prefer angles. I know that we were, as I was doing this last year and I confirmed it, asked many questions of the developers about the angles because I did the pressing video, right? In conjunction, I had to ask SI because I asked SI, right? I sent in my questions to SI and SI answered them. So yeah. Okay, this is good. Not bad. Not bad. Good reaction. Okay, defensively, okay, they're turning inside Dodo. Yep, no good scoring position. No good scoring opportunities. That's good. Okay, Kobel, long kick out. Okay, I mean, understandable. Don't exactly. Okay, good. Now show inside. Nice. So far, so good. Fabinho a bit too far. Okay, they're gonna cross. Nice work from Hummels. Okay. Yeah, defensively looking so far so good. Wide centre backs instead of ball playing defenders. Because if I play a ball playing defender, they dribble, right? If I play wide centre backs, they're a lot safer as an option. If you feel like a hero, go with a ball playing defender. If you want to play a back three right now, I think it's safer in the patch now, FM23 patch, to play them as wide centre backs. Wide centre backs are pretty solid. Because you got content creators like me in the before the patch came out, ball playing defenders on a roll, wide centre backs are dead. So somebody had to go and fix it, I guess. Oh man, this is so funny. And, you know, they have probably data coming out, right? Because SI do track our usage of roles as well. So they go there, check how many people are using the Engosh. For one. Okay, how many people are using the wide centre back? After Daljeet's video, nobody's using the wide centre back anymore. Okay, we gotta fix the role. Okay. Okay, it's not bad. The defending looks quite good, right? 30 minutes in. No, we don't. No, I mean, as I say, nowadays you gotta play with 2 DMs, right? The thing about playing with 2 DMs, the 2 DM system, is you don't get enough offensive output. It's going to be defensive, it's solid, but they will come at us and attack. 100%, because our 2 players are going to be so deep, right? So we are going to have that issue of trying to close down their 2 midfielders. We're going to give time to the midfielders to bring the ball out of defense. The DM to bring the ball out of defense, so that their 2 midfielders are high up the pitch. Now, when I play with the AM, BM, ball winning midfielder, DLP, now I'm pressing high up the pitch, right? So because remember remember this? Things are different in FM23 than FM22. Your default defensive line is much higher in FM23 than it was in 22. Right? In 22, it was lower. 23 is actually higher. And it also means that teams like Liverpool and all these teams that we play high defensive lines, they are probably going to be even higher than before. So instead of me playing like I used to play, I just adapted. I'm hoping it still works, man. I don't know, man, but it looks good. Defensively, it was solid. So this is to answer Chico's question. Chico was talking earlier about how back threes now are back 5 systems are now much more difficult to score against. Probably one of the reasons why is because they are set up with because their defensive line is not very high. Sule. What I need? Shush. I got Sule as a defender. Where is he? They're here. What mistake does he make? Yeah, it's too slow to react. Goes back to Hummels to Bellingham. We don't have a fast defense, right? Hummels is actually very slow. I think it's 6 or 8 is acceleration. Okay. All right, let's go on key highlights. And there's no point looking at this. I just want to see the positioning of the white center backs. Looking very, very good. Okay. I think this is, if we put in better 3 central defenders, this tactic is actually half decent. Okay, Adeyemi. Oh, I can't get away. Okay, we'll just save this. This is what do we call this? I don't know what we're gonna call. What do we call this? 5-2-1-2, right? 5-2-1-2. What tactic? What name are we giving this tactic? Just 5-2-1-2, whatever. I don't know. What do you call this tactic? 5-2-1-2. It's just a starting tactic. I think from here people can take it over. You guys can take it over. It won't require many changes. Just a few. 5-2-1-2. 5-2-1-2. 5-2-1-2. 5-2-1-2. I don't know, man. Helios. Okay, alright, so we save this tactic. Tactics up. Discord. Patch. Oh, most of the tactics in here, the Imperium still work. You should just try it out. Okay. 5-2-1-2 Helios. Okay, now I want to do things to Helios before anything else. Alright. Okay. Man, corner. Royce to take it. Ooh. Arrow. Man, it's not an arrow, is it? Like, 3. Oh, Mo Salah scores. That's a good goal, huh? Yeah, what was a mistake here? Yeah, he's gonna cut inside. The ball is perfect into the space. Yeah, this guy is slow start. Schlotterbeck not paying attention. See what happens if we push out the defense? We lower the defensive line. Okay, we lower the defensive line, lower into this, and then we go into this block. Okay, get stuck in. They will come at us, no? Because their defensive line is actually higher, right? So they'll knock us over. Okay. So guys, next week we return to the wild frontier called Palermo in Sicily. Okay guys, we are returning to our Sicilian safe where we have to, yes, we have survived. We have avoided relegation. Thankfully before the patch came out. So I don't have to go, no, my tactic, will it work or not? Hey, what we'll do next, we load Palermo, okay? Well, a few more games left, right? Okay. And then you guys want to see the attributes we had? I think we should reveal the attributes for the Palermo training. So that's it. We're going to reveal all the attributes because we finished the season. We played it without any attributes, right? We played it without a single attribute, right? So we're going to just quickly do this on commentary because there's no real point. I mean, we done what we want to do. Liverpool has lost a player. Thiago is okay. Never mind. Let Thiago have fun. Okay. At this point in time, probably have to change 1 or 2 roles here. Probably get this guy off. Hey, we kept Liverpool at bay for quite a while before we kind of like fell apart. Let's see. Before we leave, we'll let Wolf. We're gonna bring on who can I bring on? Munier. Okay. Then Bellingham. I'll leave Bellingham on. He's a legend. Okay. This guy last game. Daniel Marlon. He scored a 4th goal. Okay. Now you can beat Liverpool. You just have to come up with a tactical system. There's some tactical. Play your tactical system. Yeah. Or that's not Gorgon. All right, let's go. Now it's time for us to reveal the attributes of our no attribute safe. Okay. Palermo. So we have been playing with our attributes for the entire season, right? Okay. So now we shall slowly reveal the attributes of our team that avoided relegation. Okay, we are 1,000 to 1 outsiders. We got several matches left, but let's go. So we needed to win this game. We did, and we avoided relegation. We got 2 more matches left against Juventus. So let's look at our squad. Beginning with, let's look at this, right? Squad assess. Okay, the player with the highest average rating, 6.88. Okay, Miko Pigliacci. This is our goalkeeper. Area reach 9. Okay. First touch 8. Reflexes 15. Rushing out 16. I mean, 1-on-1 16 is not that bad. I mean, he can't deal with crosses. That's about it. Okay, now who was start? So our tactic, we had Masterson. This is our defenders, right? So our top defender, our best defender is injured. Our best defender is injured. Tobias Augustin Anderson. This is our best defender. Bravery 8. Accelerate just got injured, so he's even dropped. Jumping reach 18. Determination 16. Positioning 12. Concentration 12. Penalty taking 12. So he's been a number 1 defender. 20-year-old. Number 2 defender, Lega Belka. 16 jumping reach, anticipation 12, concentration 12, tackling 13, position. We play with a 4-4-2 or thereabouts, right? Oh my god, this guy's terrible, man, his attributes. Okay. Okay, then we got the one we signed. Remember, we paid a lot of money for this guy. This is our top signing, right? Because he was on loan the season before, and I said, we're going to have to sign him. His numbers are very good. How do we know their numbers? We've been using this tool, right? So we uploaded this tool inside here. So this is our Palermo defenders, right? So let's come in here, default, calculator, defensive. We just go player, stats, attacking. Of course, this is in the description of the video, right? So you guys have seen it. So Tobias is the best defender by country mile 5.702. Then Lagerbeck is 5.540. So he is 16. Oh my god. This is Pirosi, our number 1 defender, our number 1 fullback. At the age of 22. Oh god, yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. It's quite good. It's quite good compared to what we have. Then Richie, we signed him as well. Okay, he's on par with the other guy. Okay, it's not too bad. We did a good job of... We signed him without looking at his attributes, right? We depended on data in the game. It was okay. Then we got... these two came with the club. We didn't sign them. Segre. Okay, he's okay. He's a good midfielder. Not bad. Then Saric. Pretty average. Right, numbers are mostly average. I can't tackle to save his life. I mean, it's 11, it's okay. Anticipation, concentration, 13, 12. I mean, slightly below average. Pretty medium player. Okay, this is the one. We extended his contract, right? Ella. Okay. He got a lot of room to develop, man. Progress in his trading, attributes, how has he done? Okay, it's alright. He's a young kid. Okay, then Miss Dian. This is the one we signed. Okay, he's got a rocket from outside the area. He scored 8 goals, playing in a wider position. He's got acceleration, agility, keeps the ball. Yeah, we haven't been looking at attributes. I will not be looking at attributes when I sign players still. There's no way I'm looking at attributes, man. Have I already won the champ? I started in lower leagues, man. What do you expect me to do? Straight away win the Champions League? No. I take it easy, ma. We all take it easy. It's a long way to Tipperary. We'll get there eventually. This is our number 1 striker. Okay, basically, this is our DM. Defensive midfielder. Okay, not bad. Anticipation 13. So we did, again here, this was a good signing. We used data to sign the player. Anticipation 13, concentration 12, positioning 12, tackling 12. Okay, 13, 14. Yeah, there's a reason why he's been playing well. Look, his attributes are pretty decent as well. So, pretty average team, man. So these are the players, and then, yeah. Okay, now we're going to play this tactic. We've been playing this. We cannot change the way we've been playing, right? Okay, we just seen our attributes. Not going to change. And this is Masterson, our other defender we signed. 14, he's not too bad. Yeah. Wow. Man, he's improving. I don't know what he ate. What did he eat, man? What did he get? What has he eaten? So these are all the attributes. So we just saw all the attributes of our players. Congratulations. We normally normally don't play with attributes. Okay, so but I want to bring attributes back because we also want to do development, right? So there's no point doing it without attributes. So you guys can at least get a chance to see the attributes. What was I trying to do? Filter, unavailable. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go. Without attributes, let's see how a 4-4-2 does against. Why did I want to do this? Now we were doing tactics with Borussia Dortmund, right? Borussia Dortmund are the top side. Now we want to use it with a really shy t-shirt. We want to use it with a Mickey Mouse side. We don't have defenders. Guys, we don't have defenders now. We are about to get clobbered by Juventus. We got no defenders. All our defenders are injured. We managed to avoid relegation. Right, with 4 games to spare. And now we have already identified some players that we're going to be signing. Right, but we will not sign players by looking at the attributes. Because we sign players by now I guess we can. But what I do is that we look at statistics. Right. I prefer playing with statistics. But I think that I want to make my game a bit more accessible to everybody, because not everybody plays it without attributes. And I think that it's the when it comes to development, we want to see those arrows go up. I want to see those attributes improve. I want to also know that the training programs are doing well, right? So if we don't do your attribute, so the thing is, in Football Manager, all training programs do well, right? So it's just a question of degree. Yeah. If your training program cannot get a 1% growth in attributes in one season, something is wrong. Yeah. So basically, that's it. Okay, Endoch comes into the middle. Okay. We go Segre and then Endoch and then Midian, Gori, Brunori. Not Gori, right? We actually have another striker, Marola. So I'm going to use Marola. Okay, let's go. Okay, hopefully we finish this game and we'll see now what our newly promoted side, 100-1 Outsiders, look like playing a 4-4-2. Okay, this is gonna be funky, man. Brunori. Oh no. It's a yellow card. Okay, we got positive. What's our setup? Yeah, this is our tactic. We haven't made any changes, right? It's counter. There's I'm doing a step up mode. This is very aggressive. It's a very compressed mid block, right? An old school way of playing, where we move as a very tight block, up and down the pitch, up and down the pitch, up and down the pitch. Go. Over the top, it goes to Cuadrado. It's a brilliant, simple goal from Dusan Vlahovic. We've been ripped asunder. Oh no, this is not looking good, man. Yeah, we got really ripped up here in the center. That was our press. I still intend to play the same way. No changes. Stubborn. Yeah, I just want to see what happens here. Okay, goes around the defenders. Nice. Checks back. Ball laning midfielder. Ooh, offside. Just close, but no cigar. Okay, once again, I want to see these two. These are my two ball winning midfielders. Yeah, he's defending. Right. Okay, they put a lot of pressure. They lost the ball in transition. Okay, there's a ball playing defender. Has dribble more. Piglet. Stupid pass from Piggy, man. Piggy went and played a terrible pass. There is a new release HODR skin. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Okay, Danilo. Good. Ella did well. Okay. Yeah, but I saw I saw there's a lot of stuff on the skin. No, I might not. Yeah, I saw the middle of the skin. Some parts I might not be too keen on. I also don't like skins with too much clutter. Yeah. I like the skin, but I'm worried there might be too much clutter. I have to see the skin first. Yeah. So we didn't do too well, man. Oh, the third goal is terrible. Holy guacamole. This is okay. We're getting clobbered, man. I've never been this clobbered with a 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. Okay, so we're gonna swap to this. Okay, this is Endoch playing here. Segre playing here. Ella, Brunori, Marola is to come off then. Saric to come here. Okay. Put Saric and Segre here. Let's go. The first tactic looked quite bad. I think that it's safer for me, right? It's honestly safer for me to use this. Tidal 433, okay. It's safer for me to use something that's more orthodox. Do you think FM23 will progress for the better compared to the past parts? I mean, I think the game has always been like this. Where when you start, there's always, I can tell you one thing. If you've been playing Football Manager as long as I have, you're always going to come to a situation where people will find the game unplayable, for example, like, start. The thing is, there are millions of players playing, and there are not a million people saying there's something wrong with the game, right? For some people, the game is easy. For me, if the last version of the game was the only version of the game I had to play, I still could play it. I could still have fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't that bad. I don't play anyway. I don't play the game for 35 seasons, right? For some people, it's a big deal, right? 35 seasons, they need realism for 35 seasons. Some people holiday for 35, 20 seasons, and then they start their save then, and then they have an issue. I mean, yeah. For me, I'm fine. At the moment, we are not fine. We are given away a penalty. Last 2 games of the season. Yep. We're going to go on commentary. We're going to have to rebuild, man. I'm going to have to rebuild this. I mean, we avoided relegation with the money that we had, which is our goal, right? That was all we wanted to do. The goal was very simple. 6 clubs we have to beat. Home and away. We managed to beat quite a few clubs. We beat AC Milan, we beat Napoli, then we beat a lot of the teams that were around our level. We got injuries to our normal defenders and our fullback. Yeah, I think we should do okay. We got new signing coming in. We want to get we already identified Homer Martinez as our next defender, so we will bring him in. And then he will play in this position. We also got a new left back we are looking at signing. Yeah. Oh, man, this is 5-0. Yeah, we're going to get clobbered, man, this game. Not good. Dude. So, yeah. It'll be fun. At least we have a whole new season to look forward to with this team. 5-0 defeat. It's okay. I'm very angry, actually. Inside here, I'm seething. But I knew it was Juventus. I mean, you don't expect us to beat the team at the top of the table, right? They beat us, but we are here, 38. Avoided relegation quite comfortably. Now we got one more game. Okay. Go on holiday until the next match. Because the next match is Cremonese, right? Yeah, this game, we're at home. I still want to play my 4-4-2 and see how it performs. Have you tried the new HODR skin version 3? I haven't seen it yet. I thought I saw Gaz put up some screenshots of that the skin. I haven't seen it yet. So how many of you are playing the Football Manager at the same time? How many of you have FM loaded and are playing the game while watching me? I'm so honored, man, if you're doing that. I'm very, very curious. Very curious. Very curious. My missus is sending me messages. Let's see. Initial, no. Come out here so you all don't get into trouble. Okay, let's see if we got forum. Initial feedback. Initial feedback. Wow. Let's see. In-game. Okay, let's see. Posted 5 hours ago. I'm not judging the ME. I haven't spent much time, okay? So I don't have to read that, right? Well, I was wondering more by curiosity. Will it be something I mentioned before the update? They don't do that. You can't get get a different match engine? You're complaining about the last match engine, now it's become tougher? No. Let's see. Since the update, I cannot run game with render scale. Okay. Can you have the shortcuts? Okay. I see on the front of the same problem when I am Steam command disabled. Nope. Notice my saves become victim to a few annoying glitches. Team of the year. Okay. I've seen SI is fixed boiling up as not many players skim the forums. Huh? I see on the forums. I don't know. This one you shouldn't be putting it here. Right. This is not the you can open a ticket for your particular problem, no. Yeah. There's like you can do a ticket and then they will respond to it. It's just the FMT pass, goal. No chaos, no dribble, just boring football. I mean, we saw tackling in the center of the park, right? Yeah. I mean, looking at this, right, you will never make people happy, Not everybody's going to be happy. Less chaotic, even in lower leagues. You're never going to make everybody happy, right? Yeah. Always the same. Okay, now they come in here. We got a tactic. We're just going to do this. Sometimes we used to do this as well. Okay, so we're playing our 4-4-2 to Cremonese away from home. Let's go, babies. But we don't have our best defenders. I'm calling Sexton and Anderson, who's got a bravery of 8, one of my best defenders. We're still going to be playing him next season. We're not changing. We're going to use our Mickey Mouse squad and see whether we can. The whole goal is Sexton Anderson has to be in the Champions League team as a captain. Because that's where he was last season in our Palermo save. Right. So we got him all the way to the Champions League, man. Young Sexton Anderson. Okay, skip. Let's go. No more commentary. Let's go extended highlights. Okay, let's go. Bang. Second ball. Nice. Pirozzi with the ball. Slips it to Elia. Elia down right. Crop. Took a deflection. Okay, shout. Not too early. 3 minutes in. Okay, opposition, what they're playing. Cremonese. Baldini with the free kick. Okay, good. Ricky brings the ball forward. We go 1, 2, 3. Turns. Oh, nice. Switch. No, that was the wrong pass. That was the wrong pass, son. Good defensive line. Perfectly placed. Okay, that's nice to see. Even though I'm playing a very compressed line. Saric goes wide. Nice pass to Missy. Missy squares it to Gori. That was like 50-50 ball, right? Okay. Brunori goes back as a pressing forward. Yo-Yo's not bad. Okay, the 4-4-2. You are playing? All of you are playing? Nice. 4-4-2. Okay, my 4-4-2. Okay, yeah. As usual, the 4-4-2 is a question of players, right? So now we're playing at a team that's called Cremonese, who's going to get relegated, who are about to get relegated. They need to win this game, I guess, to avoid relegation. Okay, and we are weaker than them. We are 1,000 to 1 outsiders, and we are able to dominate, right? So possession-wise, what are we doing? So what's our possession numbers? Where's possession? 64% possession. Playing positive mentality, playing a 4-4-2. Guys, our 4-4-2 still is decent. All you have to get is the players. That's it. Okay, Brunori. Nice pass out to Elia. What a pass to Gori. I think Gori is standing offside. If only this player decides he wants to move around a bit, can be better with his spacing. Yeah, he just dropped deep a bit. Bloody useless fella. Taking a break, watching the stream, continuing later. Kulos Bananos. Thank you, sir. Omlin with the long kick. Okay, and let's see how dive up. Defensive line doing well again. Didn't lose their positioning. They are told to step up more. Good ball winning midfielder wins the ball. 2 strikers waiting. He decides to slap it home. Drop the tempo. That's what I do. Right. If I find that a lot of shots are being rushed, I will drop the tempo. Got a winger on the right flank, got inverted winger on the left flank. Let's see what happens now. Okay. Why did the defender turn? This is something, right? I just saw something. The defender actually turned away from the ball as it was coming. But sometimes if we see once, it's not, sometimes you see it happen once, right? It's not a bug. It could be by design, right? Sometimes they make mistakes. So we're gonna come in here and then throw the boot at them. Unacceptable. Some players look fired up. That's nice. Yeah, they don't get me talking to them very often. Most of the time it's the S-band. Masterson brings the ball forward. This is why I like ball playing defenders in 4-4-2s. Now I think ball playing defenders are better suited to a 4-4-2 than to a back. I'm going to write that into the guide I'm gonna have to write that into the guide that I'm writing up for you guys, right? So we're gonna release that with a few tactics, explaining how to pick how I pick players for certain tactics, and then the defensive line changes. I see what it means. Like right now, the way I see it, the game, the way it's playing, the defensive lines all seem to be slightly higher for the AI compared to FM22. So if you were playing like very much higher line of engagement last time, it's even higher now. So, I mean, you saw it right just now on one of the games we were playing, and then you saw when my defenders were standing. They were standing in the opponent's half already, like deep into his opponent's half. So, okay, guys, this is the last game of the season. The very last game of the season, we have lost. We got no defenders. That's it. Who do we bring on? What's his jumping reach? 13. Okay, you come in and be a defender today. Oh my goodness. Legi Bilke. What a ball. Oh man, he's got Piruzzi. Takes a shot. Saric now. Back to Segre. Loses out. That pressure again. That was a pressure coming from the ball winning midfielder. I don't think we're not using counter pressing with this tactic, right? So I don't use counter press. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, no counter press. But does it mean that we don't counter press? No, it depends on the situation. So if they're close enough to the player, they will, and this will encourage them to be close enough to the player. See how shallow my two banks of 4 are. That's the design of this 4-4-2. So that when the opponent has the ball, most of the time they will try and put the ball over the top because logically they shouldn't be able to find easy passes. Nice pass to Ella. Ooh, lovely. Oh, come on, Ella. First time, yeah, positive. Okay, let's go balance. Nice. Can't get past. There's a lot of stupidity right now, I noticed in the match engine, right? You know, players are running into each other and then kind of like run out of options to pass the ball, and they either pass it to themselves or they get blocked by their own player. I know SI try to kind of create collision we don't have a collision detection engine as such, but more they're trying to do it in such a way that it feels like there's a collision happening. So you got these two players close together. It's not an engine in that sense, right? It's like I think the coding, two like players are close together. Then they factored in they're running in this direction, the guy's running to the direction, they run into each other, kind of like this, like that, exactly that. I saw a green line across the screen for some strange reason. And it's not too bad. I mean, we dropped the tempo. Okay. Oh, what did we not do? Do I want to work ball into box? Let's see what happens when we go maximum width, right? Go a bit more direct, slower tempo. Okay, we got too many. And step up more. I mean, this sounds like a problem waiting to happen. I don't have that good of a team and I'm asking them to pass the full length of the pitch. Sometimes I do things that are a bit stupid just to find out how stupid we can be. Yep, and we conceded a penalty. See what I mean? See, sometimes you don't do things right that you're not suitable for. I just did this, which I shouldn't be doing with my team. Right? Like this is out of the question. We're not that good, right? So I should just carry on playing like this. Yeah. So at the moment I made a change, the match engine read that as you conceded a goal in our book. Give him a goal, please. Penalty coming up. That's exactly what happened. So whenever you make a change in this game, right? Yeah, you gotta factor in the risk reward, because every change you make creates something. And then we changed back. You look at what happened. We get a corner straight away after that. Our next highlight is a corner. Oh, we almost scored even. Okay. Not too bad. Richie, Ella. Come on, Ella. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Good hustling. Saric. Yep, hustles. Ella, come on. Square. Boom. Oh, get it in. Oh, almost. Yeah, see. So we changed it back. It was a lot better. We gave them a bit of a chance, right? We opened the door. And then, but now I think there's another thing I noticed as well. why do I not feel as if my team is getting tired? Previously, right, in prior to the patch, right, if I don't change my tag or players, put fresh players on at about the 60th minute mark, right, the AI would come and slap me sideways with a goal. It's not too bad, okay? So we didn't lose our last game. I still can play my 4-4-2 next season. Yeehaw. Okay, we got 4-3-3. Liquid as well we can use next season. Our first season ended with us on 39 points. Our goal was 40. We got 39. I said we will survive, right? So we managed to. Brunori finally scores. Juventus crown champions. Collective bonus payout for the Serie A. We have survived. Palermo season pleases our assistant manager apparently. Oh, squad planner. This is our squad planner for next season, right? So this is how I use the squad planner right now. Wait. Didn't we do the squad planner already? Yeah, there we go. Homer Martinez. Boubacar Marong is not going to come. And our left back is supposed to be either Osterwald or Riquelme or Patrick Dogu. We're not looking at the attributes, okay, guys? So these are the three that we identified. And this is the defender that we have identified. These are the ones that we're going to go after to add to our squad, because we need to get one more defender in and at least one more left back. I mean, ideally, we should also try to get a striker. But, money doesn't grow on trees, apparently, in Sicily. Yeah, we have to go fishing in the sea for the seafood and the money. So I want to thank everybody. I hope today's video helped you guys out. Thank you very much for making today a very memorable day. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I hope we managed to answer some questions. And in a nutshell, like what I think about the match engine, I think there's a lot of positive changes in the match engine. There are certain things that are looking a bit iffy, I guess, but there's more pros and cons, right? The way I look at it, I think some FM22 tactics seems to me, the FM22 tactics seem viable. Like I've been using a few. If you know, I was using the Palermo super system, the FM23 433, right? We used it then. It works very well. works well, man. I mean, once again, you need the players for your system, right? Yeah. If you don't have the players for your system, sometimes you're going to struggle. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I will be back on Monday. Yeah, we'll be doing the Palermo. We'll continue with the Palermo. And meanwhile, you guys stay safe. Take care of each other. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.